Namaskar viewers, you are watching our special program Discussion on Spiritual Knowledge. Dear viewers, Jagat Guru Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj had happily accepted the challenge of religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik ji and had invited him for a live debate between 9th March to 14th March for a discussion on spiritual knowledge. But Dr. Zakir Naik ji, who thumps his chest and challenges others for debate, refused to participate with an excuse that first complete information regarding the program should be sent to him. We had already sent complete information related to the program. After he said, we again sent him complete information and gave him time till the 23rd of March. But Dr. Zakir Naik ji did not participate second time as well in the discussion. After that, we fixed another time till the 4th of April, the third slot. But Dr. Zakir Naik ji did not participate for the third time in this spiritual debate that was planned for public interest. This compelled us to take his thoughts from his DVDs and cassette. Therefore, today we are taking his thoughts from his DVD cassette and Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj's thoughts from his video recordings. From 19 June to the 24th of June, we will make you aware of their thoughts on each aspect. Viewers, after seeing this discussion, you yourself will have to decide what is true and what is untrue. We will still give time to Dr. Zakir Naik ji from 19 June till 24th June. During this time, he can come whenever he wants and share his views to public for everyone's interest. So let's start the discussion on spiritual knowledge and know Dr. Zakir Naik's and Jagat Guru Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj's spiritual thoughts.
Agenda for today's speech is similarities in Hindu religion and in Islam.
Thank you, Dr. Zakir Naik. I would like to tell my name is Dr. Verma and I have read Quran Sharif, Bible. I have also studied Vedas. I found everything good in Quran, but one thing is not clear to me till now. Hindu says that we are born and Quran says that dead will be brought back to life. These two things I have not understood. Hindu followers say that we are born. I saw this on Discovery channel as well. And secondly, as per Quran, dead will be made alive at the end. I have asked this from a lot of people, but no religion could explain, one which believes in birth and the other which does not believe that dead will be made alive again. I request you to explain this through Quran and your thoughts. Thank you.
Dr. Saab asked a good question. He read Quran Majid and accepts everything except one or two things. Quran Sharif talks about death, that dead will be again made alive in the end, while Hindus believe in rebirth, and he saw on Discovery channel about rebirth. Vedas are considered to be the greatest book for Hindu. Vedas also talk about Puna, which in Sanskrit language means next, again. Therefore, Puna means next birth, next life, and if you read Quran Sharif, a lot of ayats tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave you a life. You were not there. Initially, you were given life and you came on earth, then you will die and in the end, you will be made alive. We believe that we come on this earth only once and the next life is the end. Similarly, Vedas refer about rebirth, next life, same as it is written in Quran. Quran Majid's ayat says, Kul la ilaha book, tell from Ahle book, from Yehuda Nasara. This ayat is actually for Ahle book, but usually it is used for non-Muslims. Allah says, Talo ila kalam e sawalin bane kum. Come for what is similar in you and me. Firstly, Allah na khuda illallah. We should only worship one God. To understand any religion, we should not see towards their followers, because usually the followers themselves do not know what their religion talks about. Best way to know about a religion is to refer their religious books. Therefore, if we want to know about Hindu religion, then we should not look towards Hindus. We should refer religious books of Hindus. And the most important book of Hindu religion is Veda. This Veda is the most valuable book of Hindu religion. Then are Upanishads, Puranas, history, Manusmriti, etc. But the most valuable is Veda. If we want to know Islam, we should not look towards Muslims. We should refer religious books of Islam. Most valuable book in Islam religion is Quran Majid. After that is Say Hadith. In this speech, I will not refer to the similarities which normal Hindus and Muslims are aware. Fifth Rukn is of Iman. We will assess afterlife. In Hindu religion, a majority opinion in Hindu religion is about cycle of birth, death and rebirth, also known as a doctrine of rebirth. In Hindi, it's called Punarjanam and Samsara in Sanskrit. In English, it's also called task migration of soul, doctrine of rebirth, task migration of soul and also reincarnation theory. Common Hindus believe in samsara and they refer one verse of Bhagavad Gita. It's written in Bhagavad Gita in chapter 2, verse number 22. Like a person changes old clothes and wears a new one, similarly the soul leaves one body and goes to another body. Bhradyankar Upanishad also says the same in part chapter 4, mantra number 3. Like a caterpillar walks up a blade of grass and jumps to another blade, same way a soul throws away the old body and enters a new body. Like a caterpillar walks up a blade of grass and jumps to another blade, same way a soul throws away the old body and enters a new body. A common Hindu understands about samsara: a person is born and then he dies, he is born again and dies again, he is born again and dies again. This is the cycle of birth, death and rebirth. But nowhere it is mentioned in Vedas. Nowhere. Vedas refer about rebirth. Punarjanam means next birth. Birth means birth. Next birth. Punarjanam. Correct meaning of Punarjanam is next birth, to which Islam has no objection. We also believe in Punarjanam in next birth, but not the Punarjanam which Hindus believe in as per samsara. We do not believe in cycle of birth, death or rebirth. We only believe in next life. In English, Punarjanam means next birth, next life. And it is written in Rig Veda, book number 10, chapter number 16, verse number 4 and 5. Punarjanam is mentioned, but there is no reference of the cycle of birth, death or rebirth. So when we read Vedas, we get to know that there is another life. If you do good deeds and correct worship in this life, then you go to heaven. Heaven is referred as a peaceful place, a safe place beneath which flows rivers of milk, rivers of honey. There are fruits and there is peace. If you do not do good deeds and correct worship in this life, then you go to hell. Hell is a place of punishment. And Vedas often refer it as a fire-like place. Now, we will talk about the end as per Islam. Allah Ta'ala tells in Surah Baqarah number 2, ayat number 28. Won't you bring faith in Allah after knowing that Allah gave you life, then death, and again gave you life? God tells in Surah Mulk, Surah number 67, ayat number 2. Allah made death and life so as to identify people, so as to test people. This life is a test for thereafter. This life is a test. If we are successful, then we go to heaven. And heaven is referred in Quran as a peaceful place, a safe place beneath which flows rivers of milk, rivers of honey, where there are variety of dates, pomegranates. Not like the pomegranate we know, but million times better than it. And if we do not get success in this life, then we will go to hell. Hell is a place of punishment, which Quran Majid often refers as a fireplace, and whose fuel will be stones and people. So when we refer religious books of Hindus and of Islam, we get to know that both give reference about the end.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik, and now let's hear the views of Jagadguru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj.
दंडवतम गोविंद गुरु बंधु अविजन सोए पहले भये प्रणाम तिन नमो जो आगे होए.
Pious souls, when you will have correct spiritual knowledge, then you will know that we are all children of one God. We are not different, as some say. Like the devotees of pure Hindu religion say, Hindu religion is good. And Muslim devotees say our Islam religion is great, it is the best.
I challenge, I claim no one in this whole world can prove any basic thing about Islam that is against humanity. This is my challenge and my claim.
Devotees practicing Christians claim Christianity is the best religion. And devotees practicing Sikhism say Sikh religion is the best. What do we claim? What does the slave say? What is our religion?
कि जीव हमारी जाति है, मानव धर्म हमारा हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई, कोई धर्म नहीं है न्यारा.
Now, pious souls, Muslim brothers, without understanding Quran Sharif properly, without properly understanding its verses, mantras, ayats, have made it final that the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif, whom they believe as Allah Ta'ala, they have already believed that this has been said. Now they have believed that there is no rebirth.
Correct meaning of Punarjanam is next birth, to which Islam has no objection. We also believe in Punarjanam in next birth, but not the Punarjanam which Hindus believe in as per samsara. We do not believe in cycle of birth, death or rebirth. We only believe in next life. In English, Punarjanam means next birth, next life.
So what definition do they make of this whole world? They say that there is no rebirth, and the support they give for this is that God is giving birth to all. What do they believe in is that Baba Adam was created first, and from his bone his wife Havva was created, and then all human beings were born from them. Muslim brothers believe Baba Adam as their first man.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Jagadguru Tattvadarshi Saint Rampal Ji Maharaj, and now let's hear the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik.
Hi, my name is Rahul. I'm a banker by profession. I just wanted to ask you one thing. Like, ever since I have the sense of religion, we have heard that God is one, and we are hearing it again as the God is one. But just now we had two people going as per you call Shahada or what. What you call is, there is no God except Allah. And continuing what did you just tell Mr. Rajesh, that whatever religion which came into existence before Islam, this Islam corrected these some ways out of this and some way out of that there were some mistakes in the religions before Islam, and Islam corrected the things, and the messenger, the last messenger what you're just talking about, he corrected them all, and now you have to follow the things again. So are you denying the fact that there was no God except Allah before Islam? Like there was no Lord Shiva, there was no Lord Ganesha as per Hinduism or as per something. So are you totally denying the fact according to Islam? So as you say, there is no God except Allah? Whereas as we say, God is one.
He has asked a very good question. He said that when I say and give Shahada that there is no Allah and Prophet Muhammad is the messenger, do you mean to say that Islam came and corrected, so before Islam there was no God? And therefore I mean to say, brother, correct a slight misunderstanding. Islam is not a new religion. Islam did not come into existence 1400 years ago. And Prophet Muhammad, as your name, is not the founder of Islam. Islam is there since times immemorial. It is there since man set his foot on earth. And Prophet Muhammad is not the founder of the religion of Islam. He is the last and final messenger. So before Hinduism came into existence, Islam was there. And Allah clearly says in the Quran, in Surah Al-Imran verse 319, Inna Deena in the Islam. The only religion acceptable in the sight of Allah is Islam. And the message is repeated in Surah Islam chapter 3 verse 85, that if anyone takes any other religion besides Islam, it will never be acceptable of him. He'll be amongst the loser, meaning there is only one religion, Islam. The first prophet was the prophet Adam. Many other prophets came. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad said, there were 124,000 messengers sent on the face of this earth. By name, we name only 25 in the Quran. Adam, Ibrahim, Noah, Moses, Jesus, Muhammad, peace be on them all.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik, and now let's hear the views of Jagadguru Tattvadarshi Saint Rampal Ji Maharaj.
Muslim brothers believe Baba Adam as their first man. And they also believe that the one who gave knowledge of Quran Sharif, he himself says in Quran Sharif that he had given the earlier holy books Taurat, Jambur and Angel to all the prophets. Muslim brothers also say that Quran Sharif is not only for Muslims but for all human beings of this world. It means it is applicable to earlier ones as well as to all in the future. Okay? Now, they do not believe in rebirth. They say that once you are born, then whichever way your death is decided by that God, and it happens, then you will be buried in graves. Okay, and on doomsday means when there will be destruction of the whole world, there will be no earth, means when there will be dissolution of all things, there will be no sky. Then you will be taken out from those graves and you will be made alive. All those who obeyed the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif and continued worshipping according to his instructions will go to heaven, but those who did not obey to him remained alienated and nuisance will go to hell. They call heaven as Bahisht and hell as Dozakh. Then forever they will not be born. This is their belief. Whose? The Muslim brothers. Muslim brothers are not at fault. The mistake is of the ones who have wrongly read Quran Sharif and told this to them. They could not understand this. Like Holy Bible describes God is in human form. It's clearly mentioned in Genesis chapter, but till now they say that he is formless. It's not the fault of Christian and Yahudi devotees, but of those who read it wrong. Similarly, the translators, the interpreters, the preachers of Gita Ji, the gurus, Shankaracharyas, saints, mahants, mandaleshwars of Hindu religion who did not know the ABC are at fault for describing Krishna Ji as supreme power. The followers are not at fault, rather these gurus of Hindu religion who could not understand the secret of these sacred books are at fault. Similarly, they could not understand the meaning of Quran Sharif, and all the Muslims are confused. Followers are not at fault, but those mullah qazis are at fault who could not understand it. Now they have finalized that you are born and when you will die, you will be buried in graves. When there will be destruction of the whole world, that is at the end, Akhirat, then Allah with His word power will bring you all to life. Then everyone would go to either heaven or hell. This is the end. Then nothing will happen to them. And this is the belief of Muslims. It has never happened earlier. It will happen only once. This is their final belief. Had their birth or final destruction happened before, then this birth would automatically mean a rebirth, but they do not believe in rebirth. Absolutely not.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Jagat Guru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj. And now let's hear the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik.
Correct meaning of Punarjanam is next birth, next life, to which Islam has no objection. We also believe in Punarjanam in next birth, but not the Punarjanam which Hindus believe in as per samsara. We do not believe in cycle of birth, death or rebirth. We only believe in next life. In English, Punarjanam means next birth, next life. Therefore, Punarjanam means next birth, next life. And if you read Quran Sharif, lot of ayats tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave you life. Initially, you were not there, then life was there, then you came on earth, then you will die, and in the end, you will be made alive. As you say, dead will be made alive in end, we believe that one time we come on this earth, next life is Akhirat.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik. And now, let's hear the views of Jagat Guru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj.
Pious souls, what is the use of that heaven? We were buried in those graves for millions of years. When there will be destruction of the whole world, then we will be taken out. We are already the worst prisoners, have suffered, now either we go to hell or heaven. What worse can be there? But what is the reality? There is rebirth. But when does this doomsday come? When one day of Brahma Ji will be over, will be completed, then there will be complete destruction on earth, in all these three regions, heaven, earth, and in netherworld. All creatures will be destroyed. This is doomsday. All creatures remain till this day. One day of Brahmaji is believed to be approximately of 1000 Chaturyug. One Chaturyug has 4.32 million years. Satyug, Treta, Dwapar, Kaliyug, all inclusive is one Chaturyug. It has 4.32 million years. Multiply it by 1000 equals 4.32 billion years, which is the lifespan of this universe. Heaven, earth and netherworld will remain till this day, after which all creatures will be destroyed. There will be water. This is doomsday. When one night of Brahmaji completes, which is of same period, then again universe will be formed. This is a sequence. Birth and rebirth will continue until we worship Supreme God and will go to Satlok. The way of worship which this slave will give you will finish your cycle of birth and rebirth forever. There is no hell there, only heaven. No flame of dozak, only the ones who will complete their worship as told by this slave will go there, who will stay away from all this evil and follow the rules. So birth and rebirth do happen. Quran Sharif also gives evidence of birth and rebirth. First, you need to understand that those who read Quran Sharif could not understand it. Had they understood Quran Sharif, Surat Furqani 25, Ayat 52 to 59, they would have not considered Quran Sharif's knowledge giver as Allahu Akbar. Because he himself says that the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif does not have the information about Allahu Akbar. Let's show you once. See, this is pious Quran Sharif. This is that Illami book which has no scope of doubts. They say whatever is written here is final for us. Quran Sharif. And this is Sahanuvad Satipad. This means Sahanuvad Satipad. Shastri Arbi Paddhati in Nagari script, and the translator is Nand Kumar Avasthi. Sherwani Sanskaran. Let's see further. This is the same title which is on the page. Sherwani Sanskaran, publisher is Lucknow Book House, Mausam Bagh, Sitapur Road, Lucknow. This is not a recent translation. It's been there since 1969. 17th edition, copyright Lucknow, Book House, opposite Bright Motors, Mausam Bagh, Sitapur Road, Lucknow. These are their phone numbers. First edition was printed in 1969. It's almost 44 years, and 17th edition has come. Gospel printers. Now I will show you in Quran Sharif, Surat Furqani 25, page 604, come down. "51 ayat ends here and 52nd starts, Falha tutiyal kafiran ve jahidum bihi jihadan kabiran. This word is kabir. This halant is put extra just like Sanskrit language, so this is kabir in 52nd ayat. Here its translation is given. This is Arabic written in Nagari script. 51st ayat finishes here and 52nd starts. The knowledge giver of Quran Sharif is giving instructions to his Nabi Prophet Hazrat Muhammad. Listen, Prophet, do not agree to non-believers, infidels, and with the plea of Quran Sharif, or as I say, face them with big force. Here they made the meaning of Kabir as big. Jihad doesn't mean to fight. Jihad here doesn't mean to quarrel. It means do not agree to them. The knowledge giver of Quran Sharif says that these non-believers, infidels, do not agree that Kabir is Supreme God. O Prophet, do not agree to non-believers and face them with arguments from Quran Sharif. They made the meaning of Kabir as big. Actually, it means the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif is telling that these infidels do not agree that there is some other great God as per their own translation. The knowledge giver of Quran Sharif is telling to Hazrat Muhammad that you do not agree to them and face them hard, do not fight. Do not agree to them even if they do not agree to you. It means if these non-believers do not agree that Kabir is supreme power, he is Allah Ta'ala, then you should not agree to them and should not forget the accurate knowledge. Do not believe. Now, what do they tell? O Prophet, the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif says to Hazrat Muhammad that do not agree to non-believers. And with the plea of Quran, means with whatever message I am giving, face them hard. It means you struggle for Kabir, but do not agree or trust them. Next it's told here, it will be clear. Look, you read ayat number 52. In ayat 53, the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif says that the great God Kabir is the one who created the universe in 6 days and sat on throne on the 7th day. He created entire universe, made in-laws, daughters and all human beings, all construction between the earth and sky, all creation is done by him. So the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif isn't even the creator. He is telling that it is someone else who created the entire universe and that Allah is big, who created the universe in 6 days and sat on the throne on the 7th. So the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif is not the great Allah. Look, now we will read ayat 53 and he is Kabir Allah. Kabir Allah is one who moved 2 rivers, water of one is sweet, to quench thirst, and of other is salty bitter, and made strong blockade, stoppage, inside both. And he is the one who made man from a drop of water, and made him someone's son or daughter, or in-law, means someone's son-in-law, daughter-in-law, and your Lord is powerful. Now we read ayat number 54. And infidels worship someone apart from Allah who can neither provide them any gains nor can harm them, and infidels have turned away from our Lord, have turned their backs. And O Prophet, I have sent you to tell good news and for scaring them from the amazing. Now look, pious souls, who has sent Hazrat Muhammad as Prophet is already giving knowledge, and he is giving information about some other Allah Ta'ala, about Allahu Akbar, great God. So the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif is not Allah Kabir. Now look, O Prophet, I have sent you to tell good news and for scaring them from the amazing. Tell them that I do not ask anything for this Allah's order, but yes, whoever wants Lord should make a move. And, O Prophet, trust that Zinda. In Arabic, it is written Zinda means Zinda. All great people who met that Allahu Akbar, great God, the complete God, he descends on earth physically, comes alive as Zinda Mahatma, meets good souls, Vedas give evidence, and eyewitness saints tell the same. He met respected Dharamdas Sahib as Zinda Mahatma, as saint, in the form of Zinda Baba. To respected Malukdas Ji also he met in the form as Zinda Baba. Respected Nanak Sahib Ji he met in the form of Zinda Baba on Beas River. Also respected Dadu Sahib Ji in the form of Zinda Baba. To respected Garibdas Sahib Ji in Chodani village, Jhajjar, Haryana, in the farm, when he was herding cows, God came from Satlok, met him in the form as Zinda Baba, descended nearby, took these great people to Sachkhand, then brought those souls back. Then these saints said, like respected Garibdas Ji Maharaj said,
अनंत कोट ब्रह्मांड का एक रति निवार सतगुरु पुरुष कबीर हैं ये कुल के सिरदनार। हम सुल्तानी नानक तारे दादू को उपदेश दिया, जात जुलाहा भेद नहीं पाया, वो का सीमाएं कबीर हुआ।
So to whosoever he met in the form of Zinda Saint. Similarly, God met Hazrat Muhammad Ji in the form of Zinda Saint. In this universe, God has made his mini Satlok, just like every country has an embassy of every other country. He took Hazrat Muhammad there. He tried to make Hazrat Muhammad understand, but he had a lot of followers in glory by then on earth. That Paramatma, Allahu Akbar, himself says in Sukshma Ved, which is God-given, nectar-like true spiritual knowledge. Allahu Akbar, that is Kabir God, says, I took Muhammad there.
इच्छा रूपी वहां नहीं रहो, उल्ट मोहम्मद मैल पठाया, गुज बीरज एक कलमा लाया, रोजा बंग नमाज दई रे, बिस्मल की नहीं बात कही रे। मारी गौ शब्द के तीरम, ऐसे होते मोहम्मद पीरम, और शब्द फिर जवाई।
Means Muhammad did not eat flesh. He killed cow with his word power, with his spiritual power, killed the cow and made her alive again with the word power, it is said. He did not eat the flesh, rather protected the cow's soul.
मारी गौ शब्द के तीरम, ऐसे होते मोहम्मद पीरम, शब्द फिर जवाई।
Means protected cow's soul and did not kill her.
और गोसत नहीं बख्या,
Means did not eat flesh.
ऐसे पीर मोहम्मद भाई।
Knowledge giver of Quran tells Muhammad to trust him who met you in the form as Zinda Saint. He is Supreme God, Puran Paramatma, he is Allahu Akbar. The knowledge giver of Quran Sharif admits that he himself is not familiar with the Allahu Akbar and indicates that he is the one who met in the form of Zinda Saint. Once Hazrat Muhammad Ji killed a goat with his word power and then made it alive. Then he killed a cow but could not make it alive again. He called Allahu Akbar. Then complete God, Puran Paramatma, Allahu Akbar came in subtle form. He descends as Zinda Saint and was visible only to Hazrat Muhammad and no one else. Hazrat Muhammad had killed a cow but could not make it alive again. Then he called God. God came in subtle form. Subtle means not visible to anyone except Hazrat Muhammad. God made the cow alive. And when Muhammad remembered me, I came in a subtle form immediately and made the cow alive.
और मुई गऊ हमने तुरंत जवाई, जब मोहम्मद का निश्चय आई, तुम कबीर अल्लाह दरवेसा, और मोमन मोहम्मद का जब गया अंदेशा।
Muhammad then cried a lot to take him there, Satlok, but Allah did not take him along because he had disobeyed God's orders. So the summary is, fearing that Supreme God, they give true spiritual knowledge but surrender and say, I do not know about him, please ask someone else. Similarly, in Bhagavad Gita chapter 4 verse number 34, the narrator of Gita, who is same as that Quran Sharif, says that this Tattva Gyan has complete knowledge of that Puran Paramatma, the Supreme God. Ask about that Tattva Gyan from an enlightened saint. Gita narrator says he does not know about it. Yajurved chapter number 40 verse number 10 clarifies this, and the knowledge giver of Vedas and of Quran Sharif is the same. It says some believe God is born and incarnates as Ram Krishna. Others believe he is never born. The correct information about how is God will be given by Dhira Ram, the Tattvadarshi saint will give. Ask him. Similarly in Quran Sharif, I will show you next. God himself comes to tell the correct spiritual knowledge or sends his Nabi prophet. That Nabi, that prophet is this slave, last prophet sent by God for the welfare of the whole world, all those who will agree to whatever this slave tells. The knowledge giver of Quran Sharif tells this prophet Hazrat Muhammad Ji about some other Allahu Akbar, gives information about some other God Allah. Look, we have read till here Quran Sharif, Surat Furqani 25, Ayat number 57. And now we will read Ayat 58. O Prophet, trust that Zinda, who met you in form as Zinda saint, trust him, who never dies, means he is immortal, and praise him means he is different than the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif, whom he is telling to praise that Paramatma, and he is well informed about the sins of his fellows, means knows everything very well, and he is the one. We read 58th now. We will now read 59th. Who created sky and earth and whatever is in between in 6 days and sat on the throne on the 7th day. He is great Allah, Allahu Akbar, Allah Kabir. He is great Allah. He is Rahman. He is merciful. Ask about him from the one who knows about him, that is, an enlightened saint, the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif, has clarified that he does not know that Allahu Akbar, that great God, that great Paramatma, the complete God. I do not have great God's information. Ask it from an enlightened saint. With this, whole knowledge of Quran Sharif is understood, that whatever knowledge he has given of his level, be it about eating flesh or anything else, it is not the order of Allahu Akbar. This is the order of the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif. Following it breaks the legislation made by Paramatma, Allahu Akbar, because that Allahu Akbar has clarified in the book called Torah. In its Genesis chapter, he created the entire universe in 6 days and ordered that no one will eat any other being, human beings, reptiles, animals, aquatic animals, animals flying in the sky. No one will eat flesh. I will show you the glimpse. Pious souls, these people who lack in correct spiritual knowledge will distract you that Bible is diluted, and they also say that we believe in 4 holy books: Torah, Jabur, Angel, and the Quran.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Jagat Guru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj, and now let's hear the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik.
Second question. Quran Majid gives reference that Bible is the expression of Allah. Then why don't you agree to Bible? Why don't you follow what is written in Bible? The correct answer is that nowhere in Bible it is mentioned that Bible is Allah's writing. It is said in Quran Majid that angel was presented by Allah. We believe in angel and not in Bible because Allah has presented angel. But present Bible is not like angel. Present Bible is a mixture. There is a mixture. There might be some ayat inside Bible which may be from Allah or of a prophet or of historians. There is some pornography, obscene things, a lot of wrong things, a lot of unscientific things are written in it. Present Bible is not Allah's knowledge. There is mixture in it.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik. And now, let's hear the views of Jagat Guru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj.
They believe these 4 holy books, pious Taurat, pious Angel, pious Jabur, pious Quran Sharif, or call it Quran Majid. They believe these. No one can deny them. So first, I will show you the creation of universe from heavenly book Taurat. Look, these are heavenly books, binded together, Taurat, Jabur, Angel. Now look. And it's published from Bangalore. Asmani books, Taurat, Jabur, Angel in Urdu script. Copyright notice published by BSI 206, Mahatma Gandhi Road, Bangalore, Brilliant Printers Private Limited, Bangalore 94. These 3 books are separate and Quran Sharif is separate. In this, I will show you the Genesis in Taurat. Look at this. This is Genesis 1:1-24, page number 2. Khilkat ka zikr. God at the origin created earth and the sky. Earth was empty and isolated. It was dark. This is how it was on the first day. Evening, then morning, and then this was the first day. Evening, then morning, and this was the second day. We will go to our point. This is the 4th day. This is the second day, then the 3rd day, and then the 4th day. And then 5th day. Now we come to the 6th day. This is page 3 of Taurat. Now, in 26 it said, God said means in 5 days the universe was created. On 6th day, God said, I will make humans like me, and they will be intelligent than the fishes in sea, birds in sky, cattle and all other animals on earth. It is not written to eat them. Next, look here. And God produced humans like His own self, like He is. So, God is also like humans, created humans like His own self as male and female, and blessed them to flourish and grow and command the earth and have authority on the fishes in sea, birds in sky, and all other animals who crawl on the earth. Next, God said, Look, I give you all seeds of vegetables and fruits on this earth for you to eat, and for all animals on this earth to eat, and for all the birds in the sky and who crawl on earth, who are living beings. I give only the green herbs to eat, and this happened. Now, pious souls, it's clear that God did not give any order to eat flesh to either animals, birds, or aquatic animals or human beings. He made it clear. He has given green vegetables and grass to eat. Look, now next, And this happened, and God looked at his creation and said, "Very good." Then it's evening, then morning. This was the 6th day. And creation of the sky, earth, and everything in between was completed. God finished his work on the 7th day. He was free from all the work that he was doing on the 7th day. He blessed the 7th day as he was free from all the creation work on the 7th day. Now, I will show you this as it is from the pious Bible, otherwise they will misguide you. These fake people who claim they are educated and have complete knowledge, these scholars do not even know the ABC. Look now, this is the Holy Bible, Sampoorn Jeevan Adhyayan Bible. From where is this published? Look here. General Editor Donald C. Stamps, M.A., MDiv, Associate Editor J. Wesley Adams, Ph.D., Life Publishers International, Springfield, Missouri, USA, printed India. This is all the same what I showed. You can read it. Now we come to Genesis. Look at Genesis. In English, it's called Genesis 1, page number 4. At beginning, God created the sky and the earth. The earth was without form and empty. This was the first day. Then God said, "There should be a division between the water, that the water should be divided." Then it was evening, then morning, and the second day. Then it was evening, then morning, and then the third day. We will take points of our interest. Then it is the fourth day evening, then morning, and then the fourth day ended, then the fifth day. Now, we are on the page number 5. It was evening, then morning, and then the fifth day ended. Now on the sixth day started. In this way, God created different species of animals, domestic animals and reptiles. God saw it was good. God, after creating all animals and birds, said, "I made humans like my own self, similar to my form, and they should have authority on the fishes in sea, birds in sky, all domestic animals, and on those who crawl on earth, on reptiles, and humans should be wiser than buffalo, cow, bull, etc. We should use them for our work, but should not eat them, should not trouble them. Like you keep cow and buffalo at home, you feed them, bathe them, and then they give milk. This is what God had said. Not to eat them, He made humans same as His own self, similar to my form. So, how is God? God said, He will make humans like my own self, similar to my form, and they should have authority on the fishes in sea, birds in sky, all domestic animals, and on those who crawl on earth, on reptiles. Then God made humans as His own self. God created humans like His own self, as male and female. Then how is God? Like a man in human form. All those whom God had taken to Sachkhand, the eternal place, described Him to be the same as humans. Once they came back, but His body, there everyone has an immortal body. You get an immortal body. The material there is immortal. Here the body is mortal. When God descends, He descends with His original body only. That immortal God does not take birth from mother's womb. He comes and goes back with a body. I will show you evidence. Allahu Akbar came in a body as an infant. grew while doing spectacles, then went back with his body in front of lakhs of people. Now it's clear that God created humans similar to his own form like himself. So God, Allah, is also like a human being. Next, what do they say? Look, God said he created humans like his own self as male and female and blessed them to flourish and grow and take control of earth and have authority on the fishes in the sea, birds in the sky, and all other animals who crawl on earth. Like humans have even controlled lion, tied an elephant. Similarly, he asked to control them. See next. Then God told humans that all small plants with seeds, this is instruction for humans which are on earth, and all fruits with seeds on the trees, I have given to you for your food, for humans. The order of Allah Ta'ala, Allahu Akbar, who created the universe in 6 days and sat on the throne on the 7th day. He is Allah Akbar. He is Allah Kabir, complete God, our Sirajanhar, our creator. And it's not the order of that creator for human beings, animals, birds, and none to eat flesh. See next for your food. This is for humans. See next. Now here we come to animals on earth, birds in sky, and reptiles who are living beings. I have given small green plants for them to eat, and the same happened. Meaning green plants. Then God looked at his creation that it is all very good. Then it was evening, then morning. This is how the 6th day completed. Now the 7th day. This is how the creation of sky, earth, and everything else was completed. And God completed his work on the 7th day and took rest on the 7th day. And God blessed the 7th day and declared it as pious, because he completed the creation of universe and he took rest. Now we were discussing the topic of birth and death, means rebirth, recreation. I will show the knowledge from Quran Sharif, Holy Quran Sharif. This is the same Quran Sharif. Look. Sherwani Sanskaran. Publisher is Lucknow Book House, Mausam Bagh, Sitapur Road, Lucknow. This was printed in 1969, not recently, translated in 1969. Same translation is valid till today. See this, 17th edition, 2008. Copyright Lucknow Book House, opposite Bright Motors, Mausam Bagh, Sitapur Road, Lucknow. This first edition was published in 1969. Now we are reading 17th edition. It has been published from here. See, this is Surat Anbiya, Quran Sharif, Surat Anbiya, number 21, and ayats continue from till here. It's 100 here. Next we come to 553. Here it's in Arabic language. Here it's in Hindi, and hence one more page. We have come on 553. Next begins from here. 22 actually begins from here, and 21 Anbiya ayats are till here. 103 finishes here, and 104 ayat starts from here. The knowledge giver of Quran Sharif is telling the day we will wrap the sky like how paper is wrapped in a bundle. Like earlier we had given birth, we will similarly repeat it. This is our promise, and we will surely do this. Again, we will read it properly. The day we will wrap the sky like how paper is wrapped in a bundle, like earlier we had given birth, we will similarly repeat it. This is our promise, and we will surely do it. Now, pious souls, are these not for kids? Can anyone understand this? These are the code words of the owner of 21 universes, be it Quran Sharif, Bhagavad Gita, Vedas. I will show you more. Then the concept will be clear to you. This is Surat 67 of Quran Sharif. It starts from here. This is Quran Sharif, Surat Mulaki 67, Ayat number 2. Ayat number 1 finished here. They say Allah is highly merciful, very kind. This is Ayat 1. A person is very prosperous if he has the blessings of God, of the one who is the most powerful and capable, one who made the death and birth, and they say there is no rebirth. He made death and birth so as to judge who amongst you performs well. He is very powerful and at the same time very forgiving. It's made absolutely clear in Surat Mulaki 67, ayat number 2, that the one who made death and life means rebirth. Like you saw in Surat Anbiya 21, ayat number 104, he says, as I had created initially, I will do it again. It means we will read carefully. What is he saying? The knowledge giver of Quran Sharif says, I created initially, I will wrap it, and then I will surely create again. They have wrongly interpreted it. What they have decided about death and birth is, since the readers of Quran Sharif had incomplete knowledge, so they decided with their low IQ that everyone will die one day and will be buried in the graves, and then there will be destruction on this earth. Everything will finish, then Allah will take everyone out from mud with His word power, and those who had followed Allah's instruction and had done good deeds will go to heaven, and those who did not worship as per God's instructions will go to hell forever. They made this final. He himself says, I had created earlier, I will do it again. If he wouldn't have said that, I promise that I will create again, if we were to come just once, then the words again I will do wouldn't have come here. See, Quran Sharif again. This is the same Quran Sharif. I will show you again. This is Surat Anbiya 21, Quran Sharif, Surat Anbiya 21 till Ayat 100. It is here, and we move to page 553. It's published from Mausam Bagh, Sitapur Road, Lucknow. Look, 103 finishes, and this is ayat number 104. The day we will wrap the sky means during destruction, like how paper is rolled, wrapped, like I created earlier. I will repeat. I will recreate. This is my promise. I must do it. Now, what is clear from this? Whatever conclusion these Muslim brothers have made, that only once there will be destruction of earth and they will remain buried in those graves. Till then, what is this? Is this knowledge? Actually, what Quran Sharif is saying is that there will be destruction of earth, and again, the whole universe will be created. There will be rebirth of all based on their karma. This is what Quran Sharif is trying to say, but they have wrongly understood. They absolutely lack knowledge. Now one might say it is wrongly interpreted, wrongly translated. I will show you in all the books. Look at this, Quran Majid. Just the difference of name, matter is as it is. This is Tarjuma, Maulana Muhammad Fateh Khan Sahib, Maulana Abdul Majid, Sarwar Sahib. Publisher is Fareed Book Depot, Private Limited, New Delhi. This is all the same. This was published in 2006. Total 929 pages. This is published from here, Daryaganj, New Delhi. These are their phone numbers. Now I will show you. This is Surat Anbiya, Quran Majid. Just the difference of name. Call it Sharif or Majid, no difference. Surat Anbiya 21. We come on the next page, ayat number 104. Here next Hajj starts, but it begins from below and it's written above to indicate it starts on this page. Ayat number 104. The day we will wrap the sky just like we wrap a bundle in farms. Like we created the universe earlier, we will repeat it. It's a must to keep this promise. We will do it for sure. This is their principle. Muslim brothers did not understood Quran Sharif and concluded it wrongly. This is their final belief that they will be born and then they die, will be buried in graves, and when earth will be destroyed, everything will be destroyed, sky as well, nothing will remain. Then they say that Allah will make everyone alive. This is their thought, which is wrong. Then forever good ones will go to heaven and bad ones will go to hell and they will never be born again. But Quran Sharif says, I will recreate this universe again. This is my promise. I will show you one more. Look one more. Quran. I will show its translation. See. This is Mukhtasar Tafsir Ehsanul Bayan. Tarjuma Maulana Muhammad Junagadhi. Tafsir Hafiz Salahuddin. Yusuf Hindi Tarjuma. Tartib Muhammad Tahir Hanif. This is Darussalam Publication and Distributors. They have done it according to Urdu and it begins from the reverse side. Here it starts from number 1. We come here, look. This is Surat Anbiya 21. This is page 571 and this is 570 as this goes reverse. This is ayat number 104. The day we will wrap the sky like a paper is rolled, and as I created initially, I will do the same again. This is our strong promise. I will surely do it. Like I did earlier, I will do it again. Now I will show in Quran Sharif. This is the same Quran Sharif. Look again. Understanding it is very important for you. Quran Sharif, Surat Anbiya 21. Here we come at ayat 104. Page 553, 103 ends here. The day we will wrap the sky like we roll the paper means make a bundle, roll. Like I created earlier, I will repeat it. This is my promise and I will surely do this.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Jagadguru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj. And now, let's hear the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik.
Therefore, Punarjanam means next birth, next life. And if you read Quran Sharif, lot of ayats tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave you life. Initially, you were not there, then life was there, then you came on earth, then you will die, and in the end, you will be made alive. As you say, dead will be made alive in end, we believe that one time we come on this earth, next life is Akhirat.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik. And now, let's hear the views of Jagat Guru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj.
So, pious souls, had the Muslim brothers read Quran Sharif properly, they would have understood it long back. It is clearly written that when I will destroy everything, even the sky will be wrapped. Means everything will be finished, then what will remain? Where will their heaven remain? Then he says, I will definitely recreate, will surely recreate. This is my promise. So, pious souls, the topic to destroy everything again ends. They believe they will be born just once, then die and be buried in those graves. Then God will bring destruction and everything will be finished. This is their final decision. Those who did good deeds will go to heaven and those who didn't will go to hell in dozak forever. But Quran Sharif confirms that God will recreate it. As he did initially, again he will do the same. Hence, the topic of birth and destruction ends, but actually the universe operates as the slave has explained. When Brahma Ji dies, in one day of Brahma Ji, destruction happens of the whole universe. Only water will be there on earth, heaven, netherworld, even there. Heaven is also destroyed. These Muslim brothers say that the knowledge of Quran Sharif is for everyone, for all humans, and not just for a particular community.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Jagat Guru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj. And now, let's hear the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik.
Hi, my name is Rahul. I'm a banker by profession. I just wanted to ask you one thing. Like, ever since I have the sense of religion, we have heard that God is one, and we are hearing it again as the God is one. But just now we had two people going as per you call Shahada or what. What you call is, there is no God except Allah. And continuing what did you just tell Mr. Rajesh, that whatever religion which came into existence before Islam, this Islam corrected these some ways out of this and some way out of that, that there were some mistakes in the religions before Islam, and Islam corrected the things, and the messenger, the last messenger what you're just talking about, he corrected them all, and now you have to follow the things again. So are you denying the fact that there was no God except Allah before Islam, like there was no Lord Shiva, there was no Lord Ganesha as per Hinduism or as per something? So are you totally denying the fact according to Islam? So as you say, there is no God except Allah? Whereas as we say, God is one.
He has asked a very good question. He said that when I say and give Shahada that there is no Allah and Prophet Muhammad is the messenger, do you mean to say that Islam came and corrected, so before Islam there was no God? And therefore I mean to say, brother, correct a slight misunderstanding. Islam is not a new religion. Islam did not come into existence 1400 years ago. And Prophet Muhammad, as your name, is not the founder of Islam. Islam is there since times immemorial. It is there since man set his foot on earth. And Prophet Muhammad is not the founder of the religion of Islam. He is the last and final messenger. So before Hinduism came into existence, Islam was there. And Allah clearly says in the Quran, in Surah Al-Imran verse 319, Inna Dina in the Islam. The only religion acceptable in the sight of Allah is Islam. And the message is repeated in Surah Islam chapter 3 verse 85, that if anyone takes any other religion besides Islam, it will never be acceptable of him. He'll be amongst the loser, meaning there is only one religion, Islam. The first prophet was the prophet Adam. Many other prophets came Our beloved Prophet Muhammad said, there were 124,000 messengers sent on the face of this earth. By name, we name only 25 in the Quran. Adam, Ibrahim, Noah, Moses, Jesus, Muhammad, peace be on them all. Now, by name I know only 25 in the Quran. You may tell me that, don't you believe in Ram? Don't you believe in Krishna? I say I don't know. Were they prophets of God? I say I don't know. Maybe they were not. Maybe they were not. Because they are not mentioned in the Quran, I don't know. Maybe they were not. But all the messengers that came before the last and final messenger, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, they were sent only for those people at that time. Their message was time-bound. But because Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the last and final messenger, his message was not only meant for Muslims and the Arabs, but it is meant for the whole of humanity. That's why Quran says in Surah Anbiya chapter 21, verse number 107, Mama arsalaka illa rahmate ilamin, that we have sent him as a mercy to all the creatures, mercy to all the world, as a mercy to all the human beings. Similarly, all the scriptures that came before, by name only 4 are mentioned in the Quran. Torah, Zabur, Angel and Quran. But Quran says in Surah Rod chapter number 13 verse number 38, Ajmail Kitab, in every age I have sent a revelation. There were many books sent. I don't know by name. You ask me, can you call Vedas the word of God? Maybe, maybe not. But even if it is the word of God, all the scriptures that came before Quran, they were meant for only those people at that time. Now because they were time bound, the Almighty God did not think it fit to preserve it. Because Quran is the last and final revelation, Quran, when it was revealed about 1400 years back, it was not sent for the Muslim or the Arabs, it was sent for the whole of humanity. Quran Sharif says in Surah Ibrahim chapter 14 verse number 1 and Surah Ibrahim chapter 14 verse number 52, in Surah Jumar chapter 39 verse 41, that the Quran was sent for the whole of humanity. It was not only sent for the Muslim and Arabs.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik. And now, let's hear the views of Jagat Guru Tattvadarshi, Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj.
Musalman brothers say that the knowledge of Quran Sharif is for all human beings of society, not for a particular community. How a deity named Jabril took Hazrat Muhammad on a burat, a mule-like animal, up to the heaven, and what he saw, that Sri Baba Adam is sitting there. He met Hazrat Musa ji, Hazrat Isa ji, Hazrat Ibrahim and Hazrat Daud in heaven and made him to pray namaz, talked with Baba Adam. Now how did Baba Adam go over there? He should have been in his grave, as the destruction has not come yet. I will show you. This is the biography of Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. This is published from here. See. Muhammad Inayatullah Subhani, translator Naseeb Markazi, Maktaba Islami Publishers, New Delhi. Look. Jeevni Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Hindi. Islami Sahitya Trust, publication number 81. Sarvadhikar publisher Dhinnam, basic book Muhammad, Arabi Urdu, translated in Hindi. Printed from here. Let's see it. I will show you a bit and not much. A hint is enough for intelligent person. I will show you page number 164. Here it's written that dear Nabi Hazrat Muhammad Salal was sitting with his true friends. He started talking about the many big gifts Allah had given him. He described to Baitul Maqdis how it was like going to the sky. He explained whatever spectacles of nature he saw there. Salal described this is how Hazrat Jabril alayhi first took him to the sky. There he met the father of human beings, Hazrat Adam alayhi. His situation was so that when he used to look at to the right, he becomes happy and starts laughing, and when he looks at his left, he becomes sad and cries, because To his right were the deeds of his good children, and on left were of his bad ones. When Hazrat Adam alayhi saw Salali, a Hazrat Muhammad, he said, "You are welcome here, good prophet, good child." Salal, that is, Hazrat Muhammad asked Jabreel, deity, "Who is he?" Then Jabreel said, "This is Allah Hazrat Adam. He is the father of all human beings." Then Jabreel Allah took him to the second heaven or sky. Look, it's proved from this that on the basis of Quran Sharif that by doing namaz or prayers they want to go to the heaven, and how happy are creatures there. They consider Baba Adam as their supreme, and he is sitting there. He cries once and then he laughs. This theory of theirs is also proved wrong, that at the end all will be made alive until they will remain in the graves. Now all children of Baba Adam have gone up, and this Hazrat Isa, Hazrat Musa, Hazrat Ibrahim, Daud, they all are sitting up there. I will show it to you. The point is that what is the use of being in that paradise? There also he is suffering. Baba Adam cries, at times he laughs. Is such a place called paradise? This worship is wrong. They go to Kal's region, Pitralok. There is Pitralok, and on one side we have heaven and hell on the other. It's a huge place. So they all are in Pitralok. How can we term it as paradise? When they're all sad, the head of the department, Hazrat Muhammad, is sitting there. He cries at times and laughs sometimes. Is this called paradise? They claim that there is no sadness. What is a bigger sadness than this? No sign of relief there. They call this as paradise. Now look. Dear Nabi Hazrat Muhammad Salal was sitting in between his two friends. All has already been told. He told that he took me to the first heaven where he met the father of all human beings, Hazrat Alahi. His condition was that when he looks at his right, he becomes happy, watching towards heaven. His good children, he laughs. When he looks to his left, he becomes sad and has tears, because to his right were the deeds of good children and to the left were of bad ones. Hazrat Adam Alahi looked at Salal Hazrat Muhammad and said, "Your coming here is auspicious. You came, noble prophet." Salal asked Jabreel, "Who is he?" Jabreel said, "He is Adam alayhi, father of all humans." He took Salal to other sky, then to the third, and so on. Wherever Salal went, he could hear the echo of adorable words, "Thank you for coming, noble prophet. O noble brother." This way, Salal reached to the seventh sky. There he met Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi and said, "It is auspicious that you came, noble prophet, O noble son." Salal moved ahead, moved on and on. He saw beauty on way and also fury, saw thousands of deities. Muslims also have deities who were all worshipping and praising the Lord. Moving ahead, you reached near God's throne behind the curtain. There, 50 namaz prayers were offered. While returning, you met Hazrat Musa alayhi, who asked about the 50 prayers. The point is, he did 50 namaz. Kal speaks from behind the curtain. He never comes in front of anyone. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 7, shlok number 24-25, Kal says, "Arjun, I remain hidden with my yog powers. I do not come in front of anyone. This is my bad but firm rule. This is my incorruptible rule." He's talking from behind the curtain, and they call him formless. What was the need to talk from behind the curtain if he was formless? Why doesn't he face people? Is God a thief? God came down. He kept walking along with us. Allahu Akbar, came in Kashi and stayed for 120 years. He truly is our God. Kal remains hidden. Our pious souls, we have further moved to page number 165. Look here. It's 5 namaz, but its benefit is same as a 50. I do not change my decisions and stop namaz at 5. Okay, The whole night went by and Salal was sitting with his dear friends. Hazrat Muhammad Ji is telling his biography, what all he saw in the heaven. Whole night went by and Salal was sitting with his dear friends. He explained whatever he had seen in paradise and the spectacles of God's nature with great interest, and his friends enjoyed listening to them. You explained whatever you had seen in heaven, they claim, this to be their heaven. You explained what all you saw in the paradise and gave good news to noble peers that these blessings are waiting for you in heaven. I will show you more on page 161. Look at page 161 of this book, Biography of Hazrat Muhammad. What do they say? Dear Prophet Salal Hazrat Muhammad tells, tonight, Burak named animal came on which I toured Baitul Maqdis. When I reached there, a group of nobles came, in which Ibrahim alayhi's salam, Musa and Isa Ali were also there. I got them all to do namaz. Now listen, brother Dr. Zakir. Muslims have made their own law without understanding Quran Sharif. They say keep burying everyone in graves. The doomsday will come after 4 crore 32 lakh years. Till then they will remain buried in graves and decay there, as per your rule, which is wrong understanding. If this rule was final, then how did Hazrat Muhammad saw a whole group of prophets who had gone earlier to the paradise and prayed with them? He met Baba Adam and all his children who were in hell, few in heaven. Their philosophy that later all will be made alive has also been proved wrong. They are misguided. Reality is that birth and rebirth happens as God had explained himself, but after doing true worship of Supreme God, we will go to a place where there is no hell, only heaven. That place is called Satlok. We have human body there but made of different material. Now I will show you the reality of birth and rebirth, a part of living history, which is absolutely true. Now, pious souls, we need not blow our own trumpet to understand the spiritual knowledge. It's been enough. We need to trust all our holy books, the history of great people. Now, I will show you the history of Jain religion. Look, this book is Aao Jain Dharm Ko Jane. Writer is Praveen Chandra Jain, M.A. Shastri. This book is Aao Jain Dharm Ko Jane. Writer is Praveen Chandra Jain, M.A. Shastri, Jammu Dweep Shastri. Publisher is Srimati Sunita Jain, Jammu Dweep, Hastanapur, Meerut, Uttar Pradesh. This is published from here, all this. Sanjay Kumar Vijay Kumar Jain, Kanpur, Jammu Dweep, Hastanapur, Meerut. Jain Sahitya Sadan, Chandni Chowk, Delhi. Rajkumar Jain, Kamlabai Ashram, Mahavir G.T. Jain Mandir. All this published from Jambu Dweep, Hastanapur. Dhirendra Jain, New Rishabh Offset Printer, Meerut. On page number 154, I will show you Aao Jain Dharm Ko Jane, what they have told. What is God Adinath, that is Rishabdev, known as in Islam religion? The answer is Baba Adam. Rishabdev Ji, who started Jain religion, appeared as Baba Adam after his death. First point, rebirth is proved. Baba Adam should also have been in a grave, but Hazrat Muhammad met him there. Hazrat Ibrahim, Hazrat Musa Ji, Hazrat Isa Ji should also be found in the graves, but they were all up there. Their legislation is wrong, that you will be buried in graves and on doomsday you will be made alive. and you decay for millions of years in graves. This is your legislation, not of Quran Sharif. Quran Sharif clearly mentions that I will recreate as I did earlier. This is my promise, means there is rebirth. Look next. I will show you a remarkable history of rebirth. See page 293. What are the other names of Sri Lord Mahavira? Other 5 names are Veer, Ativir, Sanmati Mahavir and Vardhaman. Now we come to page 294. From where does the life narration of Sri Mahavir God starts? Answer: Bhil from Purva. Who was Bhil from Purva and what he did? He was a king of Bhils from Pondarikinhi, a place in Pushkalavati country. He had taken a vow from sage Sagar Sen to not consume meat and alcohol, which he followed all his life. Then where did the soul of Lord Mahavir go from the body of Pururva? Answer: First he became a deity in Saudharma heaven with a life equal to lifespan of a sea. What happened after he came from heaven? He was born as eldest son Marichi to Queen Anantmati and King Bharat. Then what happened? He became deity in Brahma Havan. Who is Marichi? This Marichi is the son of Bharat, grandson of Rishabdev. Rishabdev did penance for 1,000 years and gave his first initiation to his grandson Marichi, made him first devotee. See how birth and rebirth continued even after making Guru and worshipping according to Vedas, holy scripture. See next. Where did Marichi go to? He was born as eldest son Marichi to Queen Anantmati and King Bharat. He became a deity in greater heaven. Then he was born as a son called Jatil from the black wife of Kapil Brahman in Ayodhya. He became a sea-aged deity, Saudharma heaven. Then he was born as a son named Agni Seh to Agni Bhoot Brahman's wife Gautam in a village called Sutika, means birth, rebirth, went to heaven, then earth, then heaven, then to hell. Next, see on page 295, it is amazing. Then where he went? He was born as Bharadwaj in Mandir region from wife of Salkaya Brahman. Where did the soul of Lord Mahavir go after leaving Bharadwaj's body? He became deity in greater heaven. Where did he went from greater heaven? Became a Nigodia being with an age equivalent to the age of the sea in Ether Nigod. After leaving Nigodia, where did Lord Mahavir's soul went? Now see how many forms he held. 1,000 times became arc tree, 80,000 forms of oyster, 20,000 times form of neem tree, 90,000 times of keli tree, 3,000 times forms of chandan tree, 5 crore times Kane trees, 60,000 times as prostitute's body, 5 crore times the life of a hunter, 20 crore times as an elephant, 60 crore times donkey, 30 crore times a dog, 60 crore times impotent, 20 crore times as a female, 90 lakh times as a washerman, 8 crore times as a horse, 20 crore times a cat, 60 lakh times died due to miscarriage, and only 80 lakh times he became a deity. This is the real cycle of birth and death. This is absolutely correct. Till when? Till you get true worship path of Allahu Akbar from this slave, similar birth and death will remain for all. And this condition is of a soul who did worship according to Rishabdev, according to holy books, their own holy scriptures, worship till Brahma Kal level, the knowledge giver of Veda, Gita and Quran Sharif is one, and according to the worship told by him, birth and death of follower will remain as it is. This is their mistake. They did not understand Quran Sharif properly. Their belief is wrong that there will be only one end. No, God made it clear, I will recreate as I did earlier. Else discussion of rebirth would have ended. This is original because Baba Adam was up there. Means he already had gone up earlier. Baba Hazrat Ibrahim, Musa ji, Isa ji are already sitting up there. The whole group, all children of Baba Adam, some in hell, some in heaven. So their understanding has been proved wrong, that they will remain in their graves. It would be applicable for all, as they say Quran Sharif is for all. Means they did not understand Quran Sharif properly. This is the reality. This condition is of Marichi's soul. who was worshipping according to the Vedas, then he became Mahavir Jain. Look, after bearing all this, next, this birth and death was going on. His life went on as being an elephant, a horse, a tree. He became a deity called Triprisht. He then went to the seventh hell. From seventh hell, where did the soul of Lord Mahavir went? All this, he became lion on Singhgiri mountain, then again in first hell. Then where did he went? Let's come here. He became a Dev in the seventh heaven, became a son, named Nand to King Nandi Vardhaman and Queen Veermati in Chhatarpur region of Jambudweep. Then where did the soul of Nand went? Became a god in Pushpotar plain. Thereafter he became the 24th Tirthankar Lord Mahavir. After all this pain and suffering, he became God Mahavir. Then what did Lord Mahavir do? Look, here he is as Lord Mahavir. How many Pakhand Mat nonsense did Lord Mahavir start? He started 363 Pakhand Mat. He messed it all. See, all Jain brothers today are worshipping according to the 363 Pakhand Mats made by Mahavir Jain. They are following him. Just image their misery. They may not be able to go to heaven, even for a day. Marichi, who took initiation from Rishabh Dev and used to worship as per the holy scriptures, had suffered so much. He could at least go to heaven, but those who follow Pakhand Mat will go to hell only.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Jagadguru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj. And now, let's hear the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik.
All the scriptures that came before Quran, they were meant for only those people at that time. Now because they were time bound, the Almighty God did not think it fit to preserve it. Because Quran is the last and final revelation, Quran when it was revealed about 1400 years back, it was not sent for the Muslim or the Arabs, it was sent for the whole of humanity. Quran Sharif says in Surah Ibrahim chapter 14 verse number 1 and Surah Ibrahim chapter 14 verse number 52, in Surah Jumar chapter 39 verse 41, that the Quran was sent for the whole of humanity. It was not only sent for the Muslim and Arabs.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik. And now, let's hear the views of Jagadguru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj.
There are so many misconceptions regarding rebirth in human beings about rebirth. Rebirth happens, and because of it, someone is poor or rich due to their previous life karma. Someone is ill or healthy. Someone is a minister, a prime minister. Someone is rickshaw puller. Someone picks paper, plastic, or does some other work. So all this is due to fate. Sacraments written of earlier births. So two things are proved. One is that there is birth and death, which is absolutely the correct legislation. It's wrong of Muslim brothers to say otherwise. Quran Sharif also clarifies this. And the biography of Hazrat Muhammad also clarifies it. The reality is, till you do not get the true worship path of that supreme God, Satya Purush, Allahu Akbar, birth and death will remain forever. Being in graves is absolutely their wrong thinking, as they could not understand Quran Sharif. And to clear this misconception forever, God has done mercy on all pious souls, because we all are children of God. Our race is living being. Mankind is our religion. Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian, there is no separate religion. We are all children of one God, children of Allahu Akbar. We are living in Satan's region, and he has made our life hell. Today we have everything, and tomorrow when we die, nothing is with us. He has cheated us, made us helpless, and forces us to work. He forced Hazrat Muhammad to read his knowledge via Jabreel God by threatening, I will show his law. How was the knowledge of Quran Sharif given to Hazrat Muhammad ji? By threatening him, making him helpless, and by force. One angel gave him the knowledge of Quran Sharif. If someone is scared to such, then he will agree to whatever is being told to him. I will now show some glimpse to you how was the knowledge of Quran Sharif given to Hazrat Muhammad. This book is the biography of Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Muhammad Inayatullah Subhani. Biography of Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Muhammad Inayatullah Subhani, translated by Naseem Ghazi Palani. Markazi Maktaba, Islami Publishers, New Delhi. Jeevani Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Wasallam, Hindi. Islami Sahitya Trust, Publication, New Delhi. Jeevani 81, Hazrat Muhammad. Book Muhammad, Arabi, Urdu. Publisher is Markazi Maktaba, Islami Publishers, D307, Dawat Nagar, Abdul Fazar Enclave, Jamia Nagar, New Delhi, and Mudrak Printer is HS Offset Prints, New Delhi 2. I will show you. Let's start from page number 67. The 40th birth anniversary of dear Prophet Salal, that is Hazrat Muhammad, was nearing. Now the reality was about to dawn on you, for which you were longing. Salal means Hazrat Muhammad started seeing true dreams and truths got revealed to him. Now we will see page number 68. Few days went by of Ramzan. One day Salal Hazrat Muhammad was resting in cave. It was pleasant morning time. Suddenly an angel was seen, a beautiful angel with elegant silk cloth in hand. He said to read. Salal Hazrat Muhammad got scared and said, I do not know how to read. Salal Hazrat Muhammad felt as if someone was choking him, squeezing his body, then released him and asked to read. Hazrat Muhammad said, I don't know how to read. Now, pious souls, you can forcibly give any knowledge by scaring and it would be accepted. Similarly, Gita orator showed his scary form to Arjun when he didn't agree to him, showed his ghastly look, due to which a warrior like Arjun also started shivering and agreed to whatever he was saying. Same method he applied here. See this. He said, I do not know how to read. Now we will read page 59. Salal Hazrat Muhammad felt that he is choking his throat, squeezing him, asked him to read, and then released him and asked to read. Salal suspected he will choke his throat again. And even tighter this time, Hazrat Muhammad asked, what should I read? The angel said, read for the sake of God who gave you birth, that merciful Lord who make humans from flake of blood. Read, God is merciful on you who taught using pen. He taught humans all that they were not aware of. Quran, this is some ayat of Quran. Salal read on, being asked by the angel, and Salal memorized it. After reading, it was recorded and the angel then left. You stood up. You were fearful. Your heart was sinking. Due to nervousness, your face was discolored. You were looking all around the cave with nervous eyes. You were perplexed and nervous. You were thinking, who was talking with me just now? Who taught me? You came out fast from the cave. You, Salal Hazrat Muhammad, had firm belief that whosoever's impact it was, and the thing he was afraid has proved true. You were going through the valleys of the mountain, your body was trembling, and you were constantly reminded that your dreams proved out to be true. You got to know a lot of new things. The thing I was in search for has come to the front, but who was he? The one who was standing here, who was he who was asking to read? Suddenly there was a voice, Muhammad. Salal Hazrat Muhammad became nervous, looked up and saw that the same angel was there, again in human form. He told Muhammad, "You are Allah's messenger, and I am Jabreel." Salal became more nervous. Fear became extreme. Steps stopped with fear. At times he looked at right and left, thinking that Jabreel will disappear, but he was seen all around, present everywhere. Move front or back, look down or up, everywhere that angel was visible. The angel went, and Hazrat Muhammad came near his wife, Khadija, fearful, sweating, and told her to cover him. Immediately the wife, Khadija, covered him with a blanket. "What happened to me, Khadija? Tell me what happened to me." And explained her whatever he saw and said, "I am worried about myself." Wife Khadija was quite sensible and did not fear at all. She looked at Salal Hazrat Muhammad with respect and said, "Dear, be happy and continue doing what you were doing. I swear by who controls my life that you will be the prophet of this community. You speak truth and unite relations. You do not breach trust. You provide support to the poor and the helpless. How can Allah let you be destroyed?" Khadija's words gave relief to Salal, and Hazrat Muhammad uneasiness went away. There was a smile on his face. Salal thanked her for this comfort and slept. Khadija gave a thought on what Salal's words and became happy, but got a bit scared as well. You met Barkha while on way to Kaaba, and he asked you, "Nephew, what did you see?" You told everything. Barkha said, "I swear by the one who controls my life," etc., etc. Now the point is, by souls, that the knowledge of Quran Sharif is given by this Kal God, the narrator of Quran Sharif, via an angel to Hazrat Muhammad. All the Muslim brothers say whatever knowledge the narrator of Quran Sharif gave, whom they consider as their Allah, he gave it as it is, without any mistake, through an angel to Hazrat Muhammad, be it announcement or directly, or they were fed telegraphically, which Salal spoke. So, what does the slave is trying to prove is that the narrator of Quran Sharif forcibly gave this knowledge, and suddenly, if any angel comes, then anyone will get scared. So this is how the knowledge of Quran Sharif was given. Whatever orders he gave, Muhammad Hazrat Ji passed the same further. Pious souls, seekers get exceptional relief by worshipping God. Therefore, we worship God so that we can get relief from our destined sorrows, because suffering is due to our sins and prosperity is due to our good deeds, what we call as predestined. The sufferings in our life are due to sins which are destined, and the worldly comfort that we get here are also predecided. It's fixed. The comfort which we get are due to our good deeds from previous lives, and the sufferings are due to earlier bad deeds. We worship God so that we get relief from our destined sorrows, and if sins trouble us, as it is, even after worshipping, if we still have suffering, then that worship is wrong. That religious practice is wrong, because it's written in God's qualities that after taking initiation from a complete saint and worshipping, all sins are destroyed. Once sins are destroyed, there remains no sorrows, because main reason of suffering is sin. Like there are thorns in the leg, and if that thorn is removed, then there will not be any pain, and in future the thorns of our path are cleaned, then the journey gets smooth. So what is told is that there should be correct worship and refuge of a complete saint. Worship Allahu Akbar, the powerful supreme God. What God does then is, for those devotees who maintain the rules of worship, God destroys their sins which were to come in future. Like a devotee who worships with sincerity, God destroys his sin so that he doesn't suffer. That powerful God, the Qadir God, Allahu Akbar, the great God, the complete God, Paramatma, if you get true worship through the complete saint, then God destroys all sins of his dear devotee, like a broom cleans the path. Then Pativarta means believing in only one God and worshipping that capable Allahu Akbar and no one else, keeping no dedication in any other God. When that devotee is on his path, then that powerful God, Allahu Akbar, Qadir God, blesses him so that his devotee should not suffer. And if we suffer even while worshipping, then it's wrong worship. That God is not capable, because he is incapable in destroying your sins. As a result, even after worship that Hazrat Muhammad Ji did, he did not get any benefit because he considered the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif as Allahu Akbar, but the narrator of Quran Sharif clarifies in Surat Furqani chapter 25 ayat number 52 to 59 that Allahu Akbar is some other God who is supreme and motivates to pray Him, and says, I do not know about Him, means the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif does not know about that powerful God, Allahu Akbar. The great God, neither is he familiar with his way of worship. He made it clear in Surat Furqani, chapter 25, ayat number 52 to 59, that he is same God, Allahu Akbar, who created the entire universe in 6 days and sat on the throne on the 7th day. Ask about him from an enlightened saint, I do not know. As a result, whole Muslim community believes that the narrator of Quran Sharif is Allahu Akbar and worships him. These namaz, roze and bang, they call it azan. Together they eat flesh. This was not the order of Supreme God. This is the way of worship that was told by the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif, and he is not capable. As a result, Hazrat Muhammad ji did not get any spiritual benefit. Pious souls, no Muslim can keep integrity like Hazrat Muhammad. These Muslims cannot be humble like Hazrat Muhammad's soul, and they cannot worship like Hazrat Muhammad, and such a modest soul suffered so much. The reason was that worship was incorrect. He is not the complete God, assuming whom to be complete the whole Muslim community is worshipping.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Jagadguru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj. And now, let's hear the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik.
Guru Nanak Sahib was highly fascinated from Sant Kabir. Therefore, he has referred a lot of verses of Sant Kabir in Guru Granth Sahib. I remember when I was in school, there was a famous verse. Dukh mein sumiran sab kare, sukh mein kare na koe. Jo sukh mein simran kare, to dukh kahe ko hoye. It means everyone worships Khuda, God in misery, but do not worship God, Khuda in happiness. The person who worships God, Khuda in happiness, he will never suffer.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik. And now, let's hear the views of Jagadguru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj.
Dr. Zakir Naik ji spoke a verse of God, Kabir ji, Allahu Akbar. It is of Suksham Ved, which God himself speaks when he descends in body. It is called true knowledge, that is.
कबीर दुख में सुमन सब करें और सुख में करे न कोई, जय सुख में सुमन करे तो दुख काहे को होए.
These words are of Suksham Ved. Who does it indicate to? To those who worship complete God, Allahu Akbar, and they even worship God in prosperity. Everyone worships in sorrow, and God blesses the one in misery and makes him happy. But no one worship in joy. If they will worship in prosperity, they will never suffer. This is absolutely correct. This is the law of complete God, Allahu Akbar. I will show you. Hazrat Muhammad ji was a noble soul. A rich lady, Khadija, who was very rich, got married to Hazrat Muhammad ji. They had no misery at that time. By age of 40, he had 7 children, 3 sons and 4 daughters. Hazrat Muhammad ji was worshipping the narrator of Quran Sharif, considering him as Allahu Akbar, but he is not Allahu Akbar. In Quran Majid, Surat Furqani, chapter 25, ayat number 52 to 59, the narrator of Quran Sharif clarifies that the one who created the entire universe in 6 days is Allahu Akbar. Allah Kabir. He created the entire universe in 6 days and sat on the throne on the 7th day. Ask about him from an enlightened saint, from a Tattvadarshi saint. I do not know. If he would have known, he would have made one more ayat. It's therefore proved that the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif does not have any information regarding Allahu Akbar and advised to worship him by mistake. Hazrat Muhammad considered the narrator of Quran Sharif as Allahu Akbar and worshipped him, and he suffered a lot. He had 3 sons, all dear to him. All 3 died in front of his eyes. Such a person can never be happy no matter whatever he says. Reason was that he did not get the worship of Allahu Akbar. If you worship Allahu Akbar in happiness, then there will never be any misery in life, not even in dreams. And even the ones who take refuge in misery will also attain salvation. Hazrat Muhammad ji's life became hell. He died at the age of 63. He used to faint, so the narrator of Quran Sharif is a dummy god, incomplete god. Complete God is Allahu Akbar. Allah Kabir, he is Kabir Paramatma, Kabir God. This slave has his way of worship. Come and get your well-being done. All those who worshipped Allahu Akbar were blessed. I will show you. And currently also, they are getting benefits. They are worshipping Allahu Akbar, on whom there can never be any misery. Like Hazrat Muhammad suffered and how he died. Shame on such worship. It's not worship, and he is not God, who can't even protect this much. With it, it is proved that the whole Muslim community, instead of worshipping Allahu Akbar, is worshipping the dummy God. The true way of worship of that complete God, Allahu Akbar, Paramakshar Brahma, is available with this slave. Come, get your well-being done and get salvation. When we will take the refuge of Supreme God, we will have all the happiness. Pious souls, there was a Muslim ruler named Sikandar Lodhi. He was the king of Delhi, means he was the king of all India. All small Nawabs and rulers of India used to be under the ruler of Delhi. At that time, India included Pakistan, Afghanistan, Baluchistan, Iraq, Iran, and Ghazni. It stretched till that Sikandar Lodhi was a Muslim ruler. He had one religious peer, Guru. He was the head of all Indian Muslims. His name was Sheikh Taqi. There is a peculiarity, a weakness in human being, that if he gets a post in any region, he gets arrogant, be it a religious person or on any administrative person. It's natural that he becomes arrogant and Arrogance is in one who does not know his level, because we all are creatures who can't take one blow of God or our karma but still roam arrogant. Arrogance is the root cause of sin. दया धर्म का मूल है,
दया धर्म का मूल है और पाप मूल अभिमान, और तुलसी दया ना छोड़ियो जब तक घट में प्राण।
Sikandar Lodhi had an incurable disease of skin burn. Burning disease is like if hot water drops on hand or hot tea. How painful it is, the hand gets burnt and there are blisters. Burning disease is similar, but nowhere there is a sign of burning, and the whole body burns as if the hand is put in fire. It's highly painful. So the king suffered from this disease because still there are good deeds. No matter what, all rubbish one may do, he will still be blessed. This is the law of God. When good deeds will finish, then he suffers. Misery in life begins. Sikandar Lodhi used to practice same religious rituals which was prevalent in Muslim community. Despite doing all those worships, he suffered from an incurable disease because of his bad deeds and was incredibly suffering. He contacted Maulvis, Mullah, Qazi, big saints, sadhus, big Ayurvedic doctors, and told them that he will pay as much as they will demand to cure him, but all in vain. He even tried Hindu sadhus with occult powers, but all in vain. Pious souls, Muslim brothers do not believe in destiny, that suffering might be due to previous life, bad deeds. Hindus who practice Sanatan Dharma believe in rebirth. It is a reality that there is rebirth. If one is suffering today, it's due to their earlier bad deeds, and if one is happy today, it's because of earlier good deeds. If one is suffering today, it's due to earlier bad deeds. Together with this, the incomplete knowledge which Muslim brothers have about Quran Sharif is that they do not believe in rebirth. Once born is final. Humans will remain humans. Donkeys, dogs, pigs will remain same. Whatever they are, they will remain same, will die. For humans, there is a special belief. When they die, they are buried in graves. When they die, they are buried. Bury them in graves when there will be doomsday. Means end. It may be in lakhs years or 10 lakh years or a million years. Till then, according to their law, those creatures will remain in graves. All those who have worshipped according to Quran Sharif will go in heaven on doomsday. When everything will be destroyed, then Allah will take them out of graves, and who have done good deeds will go to heaven, and others who worshipped wrong will go to hell. Before going to heaven, they will be stuck in graves for millions of years. Is this life? Is this a legislation? And where will they go? The story will end. Come on. From where did they come? From paradise. For what? From paradise for what? Tell us. Why did you come? They say God sent you here for an exam, gives you birth. Why exam? When you are already in paradise, why do you need to be examined? Because it's incomplete knowledge. The narrator of Quran Sharif himself says he does not have complete information about that Supreme God, complete God, great Allah, Kabir, and tells to ask from an enlightened saint. That complete course is available with this slave, and no one else in this whole world If someone gets familiar with this knowledge and takes initiation, and that evil person starts giving initiation to others, sharing knowledge is not sin. But if he becomes a guru, then he will be the biggest enemy of mankind, because he is making duplicate fake passport. Both will suffer in future, but it will be too late then. So beware. You have to trust that no one has mantras, true worship in this whole world except this slave. If after taking initiation from this slave one becomes a traitor, he is evil, beware of him and make him understand that it's wrong. The point is that you will get salvation by doing this worship. So Sikandar Lodhi was not getting any benefit. He met Hindu religious sadhus, popular saints, fakirs, got treatment from them, but at last they told him that it is destined, so you will suffer for your entire life. There is no alternate or no solution. He tried everything. He was counting his days on his fingers and living in that misery. One day, someone advised him that there is one great man in Kashi named Kabir. If he blesses you, then you can get rid of this disease. Pious souls, he was helpless and willing to do everything. He took suggestion from his soldiers and ministers and peer. Sheikh Taki also came along, crores of guards and huge army. He stepped out on an elephant. Elephant in earlier days was a special means of transportation for rulers because it was smooth and easy conveyance. He moved on an elephant, sitting in a wooden chamber made to protect from weather. The ruler reached Kashi, where God Kabir used to live as a weaver doing his spectacle. The king of Kashi, Birdev Singh Baghel, became aware of God Kabir's powers and had become his disciple already. When Birdev Singh Baghel got to know about Sikandar Lodhi's arrival, because Birdev Singh Baghel was a small ruler. For example, consider Sikandar Lodhi like the Prime Minister and Birdev Singh Baghel as a small state minister. After knowing about Sikandar Lodhi's plan, he made a lot of arrangements. He arranged a good meal, and after Sikandar Lodhi's arrival, arranged cashew, raisins, apples, oranges, halwa, puri, kachori, pakodi, etc. on a table. Sikandar Lodhi was overwhelmed by his hospitality, but told him he can't eat and explained about his disease. He said he has had all treatments done and have heard that a saint called Kabir lives here. You would be aware, how is he? Does he have any spiritual powers? Birdev Singh Baghel got tears in eyes and told the king, "Now you are at the right place. You will get rid of disease if he blesses you." Sikandar Lodhi saw a ray of hope to get rid of his disease, and then he said, "Veer Singh, I am in misery. Quickly call that Mahatma, saint, physician." Veer Singh was a small ruler in front of the overall controller of India. He can't say no, can't argue much. He smartly said, "Your Highness, your orders respected. We will do as you will wish. But I have heard that we should not order to call sadhus saints. Even if he comes on our call but doesn't bless us, then it will be of no use. We should go there." And Sikandar agreed, "Do not call him. I will go there." In evening, Kabir God, in order to maintain the tradition of guru-disciple, had made Swami Ramanand his guru. He was a Brahmin, very knowledgeable about Vedas, Gita, and Puranas. He had made 1400 Rishi saints as his spokesperson. 1400 used to preach according to his knowledge. They were all Brahmins. God Kabirji blessed Swami Ramanand, had a discussion, gave him spiritual knowledge, showed him Satlok, where real God resides. True God, Satya Sahib, true God, then brought him back. Then Swami Ramanand's misconception was gone, and he said,
तुम साहेब, तुम संत हो, तुम सतगुरु, तुम हंस, और रामानंद कह तेरे रूप बिना और न दूजा अंश। दहु ठौर है एक तू भया एक से दो, गरीबदास हम कारणे आए हो मगदो।
Garib Das Ji is referred because God Kabir gave him divine sight, like Tulsidas Ji told Ramayana in his own words. Similarly, with divine sight, Garib Das Ji explained truths about what all incident took place at that time. Therefore, his name is referred. Ramanandji had then kept his head on the feet of the weaver. A Brahmin surrendered to a weaver, to the untouchable 600 years ago, when untouchability was at its peak. Brahmins did not allow the weaker section to even touch their clothes. Do not let touch it. He was 104-year-old saint, and God was sitting in form of a 5-year-old child. When he took him along to show Sachkhand, he knelt down to God's feet, bowed and said,
तुम स्वामी में बाल बुद्धि, मेरा कर्म भ्रम किया नाश, और गरीबदास निज ब्रह्म तुम मेरा हो गया दृढ़ विश्वास।
Ramanandji had said, "My knowledge was childish in front of yours. Tum Swami, मैं बाल बुद्धि, you are my Lord, I am childish. I was an insignificant creature with little knowledge. मेरा कर्म भरम किया नाश, और सब भ्रम मिटा दी, and clarified all my doubts. Garib Das Nij Bhram Tum." Ramanandji says, "You are actual God, real God. Now I am firm." Then God made him aware of whole situation, that we need to save this worship path for middle generation. We need to maintain this tradition. So you be my guru and worship. As I say, your welfare will be done. Ramanandji got embarrassed in becoming guru of the Lord because he had seen it all above. Then God told him to accept his order, else God's mission will be at stake. Like the head of Radha Swami cult, Shiv Dayal Ji had no guru, due to which he became a host. As long as his previous good deeds lasted, he was considered superior. When good deeds were finished, he became ghost and used to talk in his disciple Bakki. Considering him a true saint, crores became his followers. Their life will also be ruined, same as his. Shiv Dayal, the head of department, became ghost because of those worship practices. Then what will happen to his followers? It's understood, so pious souls, had Lord Kabir not made Ramanandji his guru at that time, Kal today would have misguided innocent souls via his agents, stating that even Kabir Sahib didn't make a guru. Lord Kabir Ji was also superior. Lord Kabir, in fact, is superior to all, and therefore, to maintain the tradition, Lord Kabir made a guru so that in Kali Yuga, Kal's agents can't misguide his children and keep them stuck here. Therefore, God had to give Ramanandji strict instructions to follow his order. Ramanandji was in tears but agreed, though not wholeheartedly, but said, I will obey your orders. For public, he was Lord Kabir's guru, but Ramanand's soul couldn't agree because he was a saint, because he had seen God.
तुम साहेब तुम संत हो, तुम सतगुरु तुम हंस, और गरीबदास तेरे रूप बिना और नहीं दूजा अंश.
No one is like you in this entire world. God used to visit Brahman Ramanandji daily in his ashram. Prior to this, Ramanandji only used to make Brahmans his disciples. He didn't give initiation to others, to other caste. He only used to tell some occult process, do this, do that, pledge rupees 5, etc., but did not make them his disciples. Later, due to God's blessings, when Kabir Sahib clarified all Ramanandji's doubts, Ravidas ji from a cobbler community became Ramanandji's disciple. Then Pipa Das king from Rajasthan also became his disciple. So the point is, every evening God Kabir ji used to go to ashram of his guru for evening prayers. During daytime, he used to knit clothes, worked as a weaver, and in the evening, they used to pray together. Bir Dev Singh Baghel, the ruler of Kashi, knew well that this is the time when Lord Kabir comes in Ramanandji's ashram. So they went straight to Ramanandji's ashram along with Sikandar Lodhi. There were guards at Ramanandji's ashram, attendants were sitting, and they knew the king. Bir Singh was aware that Ramanandji hates Muslims since Sikandar Lodhi was a Muslim ruler, so he acted wisely. He told the gatekeeper to go and take permission from Swamiji that Sikandar Lodhi, the ruler of Delhi, has come and wants to see you and will wait till Kabirji comes. The gatekeeper went inside. Ramanandji was sitting on a mat on a side. It was a summer evening. He was sitting beneath trees. The gatekeeper said that Sikandar Lodhi, the ruler of Delhi, has come along with Veer Dev Singh Baghel, the ruler of Kashi, and wishes to see you. Ramanandji said Veer Singh can come, but not that Muslim. He will remain outside and talk with Kabirji there only. Once Kabirji comes, the gatekeeper narrated Guruji's order that he doesn't meet Muslims and you can go. Sikandar Lodhi thought, this useless saint refuses to meet the ruler of Delhi and hates Muslims. He took out his sword, went inside, showed no dignity, and cut Ramanand's neck, murdered him, head and body fell apart. Sikandar Lodhi walked out and told Veer Singh that I came here for a solution but committed a sin. Everything has gone wrong. A person does wrong under devil's pressure but regrets a lot. Later, with true spiritual knowledge, he will think first and then act. That will be the difference. Sikandar Lodhi said that I came for treatment but murdered Kabir's guru. Now Lord Kabir will curse me. He is told to be powerful. It was clear to him that now things will go wrong. He came out of the ashram. Lord Kabir came from the other side. Bir Dev Singh Baghel bowed with respect, prostrated on the ground. Sikandar Lodhi thought he has been told to be a great saint and I murdered his guru. So now he is in here. He might curse me. He got scared and he also prostrated on ground to Lord Kabir's feet along with his crown. Now, pious souls, this is a true saint. God hit many targets with one arrow. It's said that the person should be submissive, humble towards a saint he is going to meet. Only then will his blessing be effective. If you have water running from a tap, then you need to keep the glass under the tap, else you won't get the water.
अति अधीन दीन हो प्राणी और ताकू कहते हैं वो अकथ कहानी.
Until there is humbleness in the creature, he won't get God's benefits. Blessings won't work.
संत मिलन को चालिए तज माया अभिमान और जो जो कदम आगे रखे ओ है यज्ञ समान.
This is God's law. God Kabir had wanted to make sure the king was humble, else God's blessing won't work. Now king was humble. He was in so much misery and distress. He bowed down to God. God blessed both kings with his hands and asked, "What brought you both to this poor?" The moment God had kept his hand on Sikandar Lodhi's head, his illness was cured immediately. In an instant, Sikandar held God's feet with sincerity, started crying and said, "Forgive me, Lord, forgive this sinner." God said, "I have forgiven you. Get up and tell me, what had you come for?" Sikandar, while laying down and holding God's feet, said that you have already healed me with your blessing. For what I had come, but I am evil and have done a disgusting sin which is unforgivable. O Lord, please forgive me. For that as well, I did a mistake. You are truly Allahu Akbar, Allah Kabir. Then God Kabir Ji asked, "What happened? I will forgive that also." Sikandar explained everything while laying down at Lord Kabir's feet. God said, "I forgive you, king. But this was pre-decided. My Guruji's murder by you was destined. His life was to end by you. I knew this. This was to happen. It's okay. Now come inside for his funeral. Otherwise, people will say the king did wrong." Sikandar Lodhi became very happy and thought, "Oh God, this is a real saint. He didn't hate me or curse me even after seeing so much. So lovingly he is asking me to come. Whatever were to happen has happened." Kabir God moved ahead and both rulers were discussing. Sikandar said, "Veer Singh, this is true saint. My illness is cured. I am absolutely fine now. I did so much wrong, but he did not lose his cool." And then Veer Singh said, "It was just a trailer of God. You just saw the trailer. Now wait for all he does to you. Veer Singh was thinking that it was just God's trailer. As Kabir ji went inside the ashram, all devotees came running and told that our Guruji has been murdered by Muslim King Sikandar. So, pious souls, a crime was to happen, bloodshed between Hindus and Muslims. God saved the destruction. Ramananji's body was lying in two parts, head and body apart. It was covered with a cloth and blood was flowing. God bowed, prostrated to Ramananji, sat beside and touching his feet said, "Wake up, Guruji. It's prayer time. We will pray now. All devotees are waiting for you." God had said this much. His head stood and got fixed on the body. Ramananji sat saying, "Ram Ram, Satguru Dev ki jai ho." Ramananji and Sikandar Lodhi were now in front of each other. Ramananji frowned his face again. Then God. Kabir preached for 1.5 hours and made Ramananji understand. Ramananji noticed that from his body, when the neck was cut, there was one stream of blood and another was of milk. Ramananji asked, "Kabirji, O God, why was there one blood stream and another of milk from my body? Tell me the reason." God said, "Gurudev, as long as the person has anger, hatred, jealousy, he cannot attain salvation. Earlier you used to hate, you did not give initiation to others except Brahmins. You looked down on them, considered them as inferior, useless, but you are merciful now and you started giving initiation to everyone in Hindu community, even to the untouchables. But you still consider Muslims as separate, as useless. Deeds are useless, not the religion. You will not get salvation till you remain like this. You consider Hindus and Muslims as two, whereas they are children of one God. They have come from one place, but due to lack of knowledge we are separated and you are further dividing. Saints remove gap, they do not increase it." Ramananji stood up, embraced Sikandar Lodhi and said that, "Son, I was mistaken. I am a despicable person. It was my misfortune." Apologized. God removed my misconception. Thereafter, Ramananji never differentiated Hindus and Muslims. Pious souls, watching all this, Sikandar Lodhi got ashamed. I had killed Ramananji and he's alive now. And I am cured. He sat holding God Kabir's feet, listening to God Kabir's thoughts. He felt, if I will take this great saint to Delhi, because there is a lot of hate and differences between Hindus and Muslims, maybe their mindset might change after listening to Kabirji's thoughts. There could be peace in my state and all can lead a happy life. The king's policy is that there should be peace in his kingdom, but Kal doesn't let peace remain. The fight between brothers, mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, Kal triggers all this so that they remain in trouble and does not think about God. Someone might hang himself or is troubled. One may leave home. There should be quarrel every day. They should not be able to worship. God knows that till you are at peace, you can't worship with God's knowledge and following His worship ways. You all will understand each other as to why we fight. Once a mother-in-law and daughter-in-law always used to quarrel. The mother-in-law was a quarrelsome lady, always used to trouble. Her daughter-in-law irritated her even for small things. One day, one of her neighbors, an old lady who used to go for Guru's preachings, satsang, asked this lady to come along. She hated going in preaching, had a bad image of those who go there and refused. Every day she used to refuse, but somehow agreed that day. Satsang is such a place. Like how a washerman thoroughly cleans clothes when the dirty clothes reach him, satsang is a washing area where the dirt of our soul is removed for sure and soul becomes pure. So, the old lady went in satsang and listened. Complete knowledge is given in satsang. Those who quarrel are wrong. No family member becomes happy by doing damage. All wish for prosperity and safety. If something goes wrong, then it was destined to happen. It will happen. Later they quarrel, increase their work. Wise man should finish it off. Any mature person should do it. It's his duty. So the old lady understood this, that whatever is destined will happen. Why to quarrel later? It won't return. Unnecessarily we create mental tension by arguing with.
तो कहते हैं एक का चोट से धारिया जिन मिलन दाचा.
So the old lady started going to satsang and quarrel reduced in her house. One day the daughter-in-law, after milking the buffaloes, was trying to hang the milk in a hook to save from cats and dogs before keeping it for boil. Somehow she was mistaken. She thought the bucket handle hanged in the hook, but it didn't, and the whole of it fell down and spread on the ground. The daughter-in-law knew that the old lady will start now. First, she will shout, will complain to her son later, he will beat me. It will last for days. But that day, what the old lady said, while the daughter-in-law was looking at her face, "No problem, daughter. Today's milk was not in our fate. You sweep it and feed the buffaloes. It's of no use to us now. It was not in our fate today. No worries if it fell down. Buffalo will give full milk bucket again tomorrow morning." She was surprised. What happened to her? She never was so relaxed. She thought she will complain my husband in the evening. She is still annoyed, but old lady did not say anything. Then she was sure and wondered how did so much change come into this old lady. The daughter-in-law then respected her, cared for her, gave affection. Old lady saved quarrel and did not complain to her husband. So it became a loving relation. The old lady then told her to come to satsang as well. So pious souls, whatever harm were to happen has happened. There is no point to quarrel further. Complaint, all is useless. Be cautious. In the future, simple. So the king thought that Kabir ji is giving such good knowledge that you consider Hindu Muslims as two. Good man, you have come from the same house of Lord. You are one. You have separated to attain God. Once you will understand this knowledge, you will unite again. No big deal. Worship and get rid. Becoming Hindu, Muslim, Sikh and Christian will not help. Whosoever does true worship, be it Hindu or Muslim or Sikh or Christian, he will attain salvation, otherwise not. The true way of worship was told by God. He only brings it. This is the right time of Kali Yuga, as decided for the middle generation of Kali Yuga. That knowledge is with the slave. especially given by God for your welfare, for the welfare of whole world. Understand it carefully. Match it with holy books, match it with the worship of great people who attained God, who will understand in minutes, then merely worship will remain. Till now there is lot of difficulties due to these fake saints who have separated us. Some say this way of worship is correct, others claim that other form of worship is better as they got benefit from it. The benefit to them was because of their previous good deeds, but praise their worship. Such benefits can never be due to that worship because it is not according to the holy books. So the point was, God can destroy our earlier sins and misfortune. Rigved Mandal number 10, Sukt number 162, Mantra number 2 says, God can get an ill person or a dead relieved from the Lord of death and can increase his lifespan for 100 years. He is so capable. Only he can do this. We need to see these qualities to identify that capable Lord. Sikandar Lodhi's suffering was predestined. It was in his destiny, which was cured by Kabirji's blessings. Sikandar had killed Ramananji and God told he had this much breaths only and he was to die from you. This was destined, written in his destiny. God made him alive and increased his lifespan. So, pious souls, what happened next? Sikandar Lodhi got well and came to his guest house in Kashi. Sheikh Taki, their Muslim religious guru, was sitting there. Sikandar Lodhi explained everything to his religious guru, that how he is cured merely by the blessing of that great man. I am absolutely fine now. I killed his guru Ramananji in anger. He made him alive in front of me. He is a form of God. Now, pious souls, two generals and two saints can never listen to each other's praise, and they never get along. There is a special anger-hatred in them. Sheikh Taki thought that he is less important now, and the other guru has gained more importance to the king, so he decided to show Kabirji down in the eyes of Sikandar Lodhi so as to maintain his lordship. With this intention, he said, was I present there? Nothing happened in front of my eyes. I will see when it will be in front of me, and frowned his face. The king understood. He behaves like this when he is annoyed, and he knew well if Sheikh Taki is annoyed, then he will make all Muslims oppose him. He is such an evil person. To keep him happy was king's helplessness. Sheikh Taki said, anyone can perform these small occults, but knowledge is the main thing. Knowledge of Quran Sharif is most superior on earth. Let's judge him on knowledge and decide if he is a saint or not. Bir Dev Singh Baghel, ruler of Kashi, knew well Sheikh Taki will be defeated in knowledge as well, and said he will call him here today and then you can discuss. Sheikh Taki said, okay, call him tomorrow. Kabirji was called and he came. A lot of Hindus and Muslims were also called, saying that there will be a spiritual discussion between two great men. Sheikh Taki started and questioned the king. You call Kabir Allah, but Allah is Bechun. He is not in form, he is not visible. Then God said, I will tell you later as to how is God, but the worship which you do, Sheikh Ji, cannot give any benefit to a person. He got irritated on listening that our worship is wrong. God said, I am not only just telling, but they are actually wrong. Sheikh Taki asked how. Then God said, doing those worship, your king was not cured. Sheikh Taki said, it's written in Quran Sharif that till you do not bring faith in one Allah and do correct worship, you won't get any relief. Kabir God told Sheikh Taki, no one can have integrity like your head Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu, whom you call Wasallam, and no Muslim can be similar to him. No one can worship like him. Can someone do it? No. He believed in just one Allah and worshipped him. What was his condition? He had 3 sons. All died in front of his eyes. He himself died at the age of 63 due to illness. He used to faint. Is that person happy? Whose 3 sons died in front of him. He can never be happy even in dreams. You can never be more faithful than him, no matter what you say. Sheikh Taki got dejected. All Muslims were shocked that whatever this saint is telling is 100% true. We used to hear it every day that his 3 sons died, and of such a great man who used to worship day and night, who did not discuss anything else except God. So what will happen to others? A hint is sufficient. For intelligent person, then Bir Singh asked God, what was the reason of his death? God said, there is one chapter in Quran Sharif, Surat Furqan 25, ayat 52 to 59, gives information about Allahu Akbar. He is capable, he can destroy sins, he forgives crimes. He created the universe in 6 days and sat on the throne on the 7th day. Ask about him from an enlightened saint. Quran Sharif does not know about him. And I am that enlightened saint, Kabir Ji said. I have that method because of which you have all of this happiness. Kabir Ji was God but hiding himself. If he repeatedly will say, I am Allah, they will never agree. This was the reason why Hindus and Muslims were not getting any benefit. Kabir Ji used to tell that you will be benefited with the way of worship. I will tell you, but these religious gurus have kept us divided. Dr. Zakir Naik Ji says there is no rebirth. Birth is just once, and has given reference of Vedas, saying that Vedas also say the same. I will show you in Vedas and in Gita that there is rebirth. First, I will show about rebirth in Quran Sharif itself. Look, this is pious Quran Sharif. Mutarjamah, Barhashiyah, Sanuvad, Satyapad, Shastriya Arbi Paddhati, Nagari script, and translator is Nand Kumar Avasthi. Here I will show you. This is that Ilami book which has no scope of doubt. Mutarjan, Barhashya, Sanuvad, Satipad, Shastriya Arbi Paddhati in Nagari script. Publisher is Lucknow Book House, Mausam Bagh, Sitapur Road, Lucknow. From where is it published? I will show you here. It's Gospel Press, Lucknow. This is Surat Mulaki 67, ayat number 2, regarding birth and death. Ayat 1 end here. The one who made death and birth, so as to judge who amongst you performs well. He is very powerful and very forgiving. Okay. Allah made birth and death means made birth and death. These Muslim brothers do not believe in birth and death. How do they define this ayat? They say that God, Allah, told once, you will be born, you will be examined, then you will die, later you will be buried in graves, you will stay there, and on doomsday you will all be made alive. Until then, they will be trapped in that grave. Is this knowledge? Post-destruction, God will make everyone alive and will take their account. Those who did good deeds will be sent to heaven, and those who did bad will go to hell forever. This is fixed. When will be the turn of donkeys, dogs, lions, goats? This is wrong. The reality is there is rebirth, and by giving reference of Hindu religious books, Dr. Zakir Naik ji is trying to misguide these innocent souls. I will show you in pious Gita that there is rebirth. The narrator of Gita says, Arjun, you and I have been born several times. You do not know. I know. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 4, verse 5 and 9, Gita chapter number 2, verse number 12, Gita chapter number 10, verse number 2, the narrator of Gita says, Arjun, you and I have been born several times. You do not know, I know. These deities do not know regarding my birth because I am their originator. Who is the narrator of Gita? He is devil. He is Brahma, Sarpurush. He is the same who gave knowledge of Quran Sharif. He never comes in front of anyone. He has taken a pledge. He remains hidden like thieves. He is telling that he is born, but the saints and deities who are born from me do not know about my birth. Children do not know about father's birth. The grandfather can tell. So that grandfather, the complete God, Allahu Akbar, the supreme power, Paramakshar Brahma, told about this Brahma himself that this narrator of Gita and Quran also has birth and death. See, this is pious Srimad Bhagavad Gita. It's translated by Jai Dayal Goenka, published from Gita Press, Gorakhpur. This is chapter number 2, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, verse number 12. The narrator of Gita says, it wasn't that I was not there before, or you were not there, or these rulers were not there. Neither it's like that we will not be there in the future. Okay. Now I will show you chapter number 4, verse 5 and 8. See, this is chapter number 4, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Verse number 5, here is its translation of 5. Gita narrator says, O Parantap Arjun, you and I have been born several times. You do not know all, but I do know. Now, in chapter number 4, verse 9, Gita narrator says, my birth and deeds are divine. They are supernatural. Look here, chapter number 10, verse number 2. What does he say about my creation? That is, the narrator of Gita was also born. They have wrongly translated. These God and saints are unaware about my creation because in all ways I am the reason for their birth. So, it is clear that Dr. Zakir Naik gave the reference of Gita chapter number 10, verse number 3 to prove his God, the narrator of Quran Sharif as Allah and that he is never born, for that he referred reference of Gita, chapter number 10 and verse number 3.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Jagadguru Tattvadarshi Saint Rampal Ji Maharaj. And now, let's hear the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik.
Bhagavad Gita is the most famous book of Hindu religion. If you read Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 10, verse number 3, it says that God is never born to anyone and neither will. He is the most powerful.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik. And now, let's hear the views of Jagadguru Tattvadarshi Saint Rampal Ji Maharaj.
Look here. He says, those knowledgeable people who consider me to be unborn, eternal and divine are relieved from all sins. He further says, on one hand, he says that he has birth and death. Here he says, those who consider me as unborn, unborn means he does not take birth, like when he was in Sri Krishna Ji's body and was narrating Gita. He said in chapter 7 verse 24-25 that I do not face anyone. This is my bad, cheap, firm rule. This is my worst hard rule. My birth and death are supernatural. How are his deeds supernatural? Like he ordered from behind the curtain to Hazrat Muhammad Ji for 50 namaz and then decreased to 5 without coming in front. This is how he says his deeds are supernatural. While being in Sri Krishna Ji's body, he gave the knowledge of Gita, and that's why he claims to be unborn, since he is talking from Sri Krishna Ji's body as a ghost. This is the meaning of unborn here. He clarifies in Gita chapter number 2 verse number 12, then Gita chapter number 4 verse number 5 and 9, then chapter number 10 verse number 2 that even deities are unaware of my birth because they are created by me. Supreme God is his creator, that Allahu Akbar, and in Gita chapter number 4 verse number 5 and 9, he himself says, Arjun, you and I have been born several times, you do not know, I know. Hence Gita ji proves that rebirth happens and this is the reality. Dr. Zakir Naik ji has also given reference from Vedas in his support that the same is written in its verses as well.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Jagadguru Tattvadarshi Saint Rampal Ji Maharaj. And now, let's hear the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik.
Like a caterpillar walks up a blade of grass and jumps to another blade, same way, a soul throws away the old body and enters a new body. A common Hindu understands about samsara: a person is born and then he dies, he is born again and dies again, he is born again and dies again. This is the cycle of birth, death and rebirth. But nowhere it is mentioned in Vedas. Nowhere. Vedas refer about rebirth. Punarjanam means next birth. Birth means birth. Next birth, Punarjanam. Correct meaning of Punarjanam is next birth, to which Islam has no objection. We also believe in Punarjanam in next birth, but not the Punarjanam which Hindus believe in as per samsara. We do not believe in cycle of birth, death or rebirth. We only believe in next life. In English, Punarjanam means next birth, next life. And it is written in Rig Veda, book number 10, chapter number 16, verse number 4 and 5. Punarjanam is mentioned, but there is no reference of the cycle of birth, death or rebirth. So when we read Vedas, we get to know that there is another life. If you do good deeds and correct worship in this life, then you go to heaven. Heaven is referred as a peaceful place, a safe place beneath which flows rivers of milk, rivers of honey. There are fruits and there is peace. If you do not do good deeds and correct worship in this life, then you go to hell. And Vedas often refer it as a fire-like place.
Thank you, Dr. Zakir Naik. I would like to tell my name is Dr. Verma and I have read Quran Sharif, Bible. I have also studied Vedas. I found everything good in Quran, but one thing is not clear to me till now. Hindu says that we are born and Quran says that dead will be brought back to life. These two things I have not understood. Hindu followers say that we are born. I saw this on Discovery channel as well. And secondly, as per Quran, dead will be made alive at the end. I have asked this from lot of people, but no religion could explain, one which believes in birth and the other which does not believe that dead will be made alive again. I request you to explain this through Quran and your thoughts. Thank you.
Dr. Saab asked a good question. He read Quran Majid and accepts everything except one or two things. Quran Sharif talks about death, that dead will be again made alive in the end, while Hindus believe in rebirth, and he saw on Discovery channel about rebirth. Vedas are considered to be the greatest book for Hindu. Vedas also talk about Puna, which in Sanskrit language means next, again. Therefore, Puna means next birth, next life, and if you read Quran Sharif, a lot of ayats tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave you a life. You were not there initially. You were given life and you came on earth, then you will die, and in the end, you will be made alive. We believe that we come on this earth only once and the next life is the end. Similarly, Vedas refer about rebirth, next life, same as it is written in Quran.
Viewers, you just heard the views of Muslim religious spokesman Dr. Zakir Naik. And now, let's hear the views of Jagat Guru Tattvadarshi Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj.
Now they do not believe in rebirth. They say that once you are born, then whichever way your death is decided by God and it happens, then you will be buried in the graves. Okay? And on doomsday means when there will be destruction of the whole world, there will be no earth, means there will be dissolution of all things, there will be no sky. Then you all will be taken out from those graves and you will be made alive. All those who obeyed the knowledge giver of Quran Sharif and continued worshipping according to his instructions will go to heaven, but those who didn't obey to him, remained alienated, did nuisance, will go to hell. They call heaven as Bahisht and hell as Dozak. Then forever they will not be born. This is their belief. Whose? Muslim brothers.
Is it nowhere mentioned anywhere in Vedas about birth, death, birth, death, birth, death? Nowhere it's written. This is my challenge.
Dr. Zakir Naik ji has given reference of Vedas in his support. That same is written in so and so verses as well. Let's show you in the Vedas. Look. Rigved Samhita, editor is Vedmurti Taponist Pandit Sri Ram Sharma Acharya, Rigved Samhita, in easy Hindi, including meaning. They are the publishers. They are the printers. Look. Rigved, Mandal number 10, Sukt number 16, verse number 1. O God, without troubling this dead soul, Agni Dev means God, perform ritual without destroying this soul, O omnipresent God. When the fire burns this body, send this dead soul near ancestors. Look, Dr. Zakir Naik ji is trying to prove that after death, this soul doesn't get rebirth and goes to ancestors. Okay? Next, we read mantra number 1. Now 2. O God, when you completely burn this dead, dedicate this dead soul to ancestors. When this dead becomes alive again, he should focus only on worship. When he takes a body again, Dr. Zakir Naik is trying to align to their belief that we also believe that once after death, after doomsday, all will be made alive, then they will remain above forever. He is taking its similarity from Rigved. Look, Rigved, Mandal number 10, Sukt number 16, verse number 3. Verse number 3 will read now, O dead person, your life and eyes should be connected. With air and sun, you should attain heaven, earth, and water according to your good deeds. If your well-being is contained in trees and plants, then you enter your soul in their body. It's proved from this that, O dead person, according to your good deeds, when your life and eyes connect air and sun, and when you attain heaven, earth, or you become aquatic, or a tree, plant, then you, for your own vested well-being, you can enter your soul in their body. Now look, Zakir Naik is taking these verses in his support, that in Rigved Mandal number 10, Sukt number 16, verse number 1 to 5, it's said there is no rebirth, we just go up there. It's clearly said in them that as long as you are means ancestor or Pitar, you remain in Pitralok, then according to your deeds, if you are to go to heaven, you will go there. And after heaven, based on your deeds, you may come as human on earth, or you become an aquatic creature like a fish or frog, etc. Or if your deeds are of a plant, then you enter there, take birth again. Next, we read number 4, Rigved Mandal number 10, Sukta number 16, verse number 4. O God, the dead, who is divine's element, you bake him sharp with your power, make him strong from your fire. O omniscient, means God, with your healing powers, take this person to the place of good souls according to deeds of the soul. Take him to the place where good souls live or birth on earth based on his deeds. But there will be rebirth. Next on number 5, Rigved Mandal number 10, verse number 5, you are reading, O the Lord of Fire, what you receive as the Holocaust, you again put same in existence for the Pitras, O the omniscient Lord of Fire. Whatever life remains of him, you make him alive again. He should have a body, he should get birth again. Again, he should have a body, he should get birth again. Hence proved. It's proved that there is rebirth of the soul according to his deeds. He may attain Pitralok, heaven, then earth or aquatic creature or a tree or plant. We will clear the concept further. Look, Rigved translated by someone else, Rigved Mandal number 10, I will show you. From where is it published? Publisher is Sarvadeshik Arya Pratinidhi Sabha Maharishi Dayanand Bhavan, Ramlila Ground, New Delhi. He is the translator and they are the printers. I will show you Rigved, Mandal number 10, Sukta number 16, verse number 2. It's written that God, after death, when you reward the soul based on his deeds to parents, means there is rebirth. And when the soul gets life, he is bounded by these senses. I will show you Rigved Mandal number 10, Sukta number 16, verse number 3. After death, O man, your eyes are received by the sun, soul to the air. According to your deeds, soul goes to topmost bright place or earth, means rebirth. It goes to earth as well, based on your deeds and karma. The soul goes to water, maybe in herbs or plants form as well. Verses which Dr. Zakir Naik ji had taken in his support, that even Vedas say there is only one birth and then you go to above eternal places. But the actual meaning is what the slave has told you, that there is rebirth. They have made it final that you are born now and when you will die, you will be buried in graves. Then on doomsday, in the end, Allah with his word power will make you all alive. Those who are to go to heaven and hell will go there respectively. This is the end, then nothing will happen. This is the belief of Muslims. This has never happened earlier. It will happen only once. This is final. Had it happened before, birth and destruction would have happened, then it automatically means that rebirth happened. They do not believe in rebirth. Absolutely not. By souls, what will we do of that heaven? Millions of years we were buried in those graves. Someday when there will be destruction of the whole world, then we will be taken out. We are worst captives, have suffered so much, now either we go to hell or to heaven. What worst hell can be than this? But what is the reality? That there is rebirth. So the principle of Dr. Zakir Naik ji is proved wrong, that there is no rebirth and that it's written in your books. The intention of this slave is not to insult someone or to show someone superior or inferior. The intention is only to show you true path and to make you understand the holy books. Till now, we have been given verbal references. God has blessed this slave and you, pious souls. He helped make such equipment through which you yourself can see and believe otherwise. They were fooling us. These Qazis, Mullahs, Pandits, Saints, Brahmans and others They had no knowledge and we used to consider them intelligent because they were fluent and used to give reference of all holy books, misguided all. Similar is the condition of the spiritual knowledge Dr. Zakir Naik. He does not even know ABC of spirituality and fooling all humans and others who agree to him, they are spoiling their life. I urge them to rethink and see their holy books, listen carefully to the spiritual discourses of this slave, match it with their holy books and get away from him. We should unite. We do not want to make Muslims or Hindus, Sikhs or Christians. We want to show you the true path, which is for human welfare. That path is with the slave. Come and accept it and get your well-being done. Simple. Dr. Zakir Naik ji promised that if someone will prove him wrong, he will change himself. I challenge, prove me wrong, I will change my religion. So, pious souls, we do not tell to change religion, we only tell to change the way of worship. Dr. Zakir Naik ji answered this to a question. One sister questioned, everyone considers his religion to be superior. Then how do you say Islam is superior? Dr. Zakir Naik ji replies, like a rural girl meets an urban girl and tells 2 plus 2 equals 5, and the urban girl who knew correctly says, no, 2 plus 2 is not 5, it's 4. So whatever education the parents of the rural girl gave her, they did not know mathematics. They taught her wrong. 2 plus 2 equals to 5, which is wrong. So, if the rural girl tells the urban girl that your 2 plus 2 equals 4 is also correct, and my 2 plus 2 equals 5 is also correct, both are correct in their own sense, what will you say? So, the sister who questioned said 2 plus 2 equals 4 is correct. Similarly, Dr. Zakir Naik ji says that he is teaching correct 2 plus 2 means giving exact spiritual knowledge. Dr. Zakir Naik ji, you are also teaching 2 plus 2 equals to 5. 2 plus 2 equals to 4 is with this slave. Come and receive it. Now, pious souls, you need to understand, these fake religious leaders will misguide you. They are not your well-wishers. They want their personal benefits. They are least bothered about public. But you understand your holy books, which this slave is showing you, explaining to you if there is any fault. Tell me you are wrong here. If any saint in whole world says I have said wrong about them, then I will resign as a saint. They lie entirely. They do not have any truth. They have misguided whole world. This is what he is doing. God comes bodily. He is Kabir. Allahu Akbar. God Kabir, he gives true knowledge, but we do not identify him because we are misguided. God himself did not come but sent the slave, pious souls. Get your well-being done and achieve salvation. Satguru Dev ki jai ho.
To know more about this, you should visit www.jagadgururampalji.org, and you can also visit Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj and Satlok Ashram YouTube.